Hi, girlies. Well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your tender hip. Can't wait for the night today. Watching from my nose. Okay. Hi, divas. Oh my god, you're probably like, where is she? Hi, girls. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait, girls. New location unlocked, divas. New location unlocked. Shut up, my show was on. Hi, babe. Sleeping Tiger. I just got on. No, hello. Hi, how are you? Good morning to you too, Diva. Hello, girls. Welcome to a Monday. Oh my god, okay. I can tell you've not been on my show because when I say stuff like that, people will be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, girl. Girl, I'm kidding, sis. I'm kidding. That is definitely just my sense of humor. I'm very sarcastic, so I don't actually mean that. But hello, girls. Hello, hello, hello. We're in a little dress moment today. I hope you're having a sexy, fly, fabulous Monday. I'm sad my friend's gone, you guys. Good morning, queens. Good morning. Oh my god, stop, really? No, the real gag is when you bitches find me on YouTube. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god, I seriously don't. You guys, I feel like okay, let me level set with you guys before we get into the show. Today's like first day of my period. Hi, Sky. First day of my period. My friend just left yesterday. We've been together all weekend. We had such a fabulous time, but I still feel so scattered and kind of like everywhere. So bear with me. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like everybody's synced right now. I feel like everyone I know's period is also starting. So if you can relate to that, girl, welcome. So bear with me in today's show, you guys. Everything's $8. I have literally like leather jackets, crazy shit. We're in our new studio, girls. This room is my guest bedroom, so I still have to turn it into the studio. But honey, we have officially like a studio space, girls. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, really, but imagine like a rich girl vintage sign in the back or like something, you know. We have to give the energy. So yeah, for now I'm kind of just in the front of the room. But yeah, you guys will understand. Hi, baby. Oh, all my girls are here. Divas, hello. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. So yeah, we're gonna switch up the space. We'll get it together. Oh my god, today has been Holly, I fucking get that. That's what I'm saying. Me and my friend, I'm telling you, we had such a great time. Not me turning on Hot Country by accident. Honey, hello? Are you okay? No shade to my country listeners. But yeah. Hi. Oh my god, hello. Divas! I love when everybody can pull up. You guys know I'm on a Monday, Wednesday schedule at noon, and I feel like all my baddies can make it. Okay. Let me show you what I have. Let me show you what we're doing, and we'll get into it. Apologies if this is chaotic in advance, girls. Again, I'm off of a weekend with my friend. I'm hopping back into work. I'm literally just a girl. Read the show notes. $8 for everything. I have mixed sizes. I have tops, skirts. Basically, I'm gonna do. I know you bitches do. I'm going to do a reset on my Desperate Housewives, you guys. I've been sourcing for that show for a little bit. I feel like I found a good mix of pieces, but again, I don't know. Now that I'm like on season 5 of the show, because you guys know I'm actively rewatching it, I need to start fresh. I feel like I have a different idea. So you guys are gonna get very blessed. A lot of the sneak peeks I've shown you up until this point, I'm gonna let you guys have today. $8, everything. If you really, really can convince me, I might also do a little Balenci bag. Hold, please hold. You guys know I've sold one of her before. Shout out to Toots Vintage. He bought that was like an actual real one. This one is faux. So hear me when I say this. She's not real, but she's a good faux girl. I was blessed to find another one, so I'm willing to let her go. I really don't use her as much, but I love her. Like the colorway. She's so freaking good. No, you guys, she's very good and she's good quality. Like very clean on the inside, etc. So again, we have a lot we're running today. Jackets, everything. So let's just get into it. What else was I gonna say? Bookmark the upcoming shows. Yes, Chocolate Lab Core. I love that. Without further ado, girls. Okay, where should we start? Where should we start? Should we just start basically with dresses? My girls love dresses. Dresses, tops, skirts. Let me fix this light really quick, divas, and we're into it. Carlos, hello. Oh my god. Also, babe, I ran into Caitlin at the thrift the other day and we were talking about you. I was like, I need to get into Liquid Archive, okay? I'm waiting for my invite. I'm waiting for my invite. But yeah, she was like, no, I literally love him. I was like, me too. I'm like, parasocial relationships are funny because I'm like, why do I already feel like we're like besties? Oh my god, you guys, forgive the hair. This is just. But side T, I know I've said I'm going to start a million times now. This is all my natural hair. You guys know I'm extensioned out. Honey, she's getting long. It looks crazy, so I'm not going to take it out of the clip, but bitch, she's getting long. Yes, message me. I'd love to. Okay. Let's get into this rack first, you guys. This is new polls that were going to be in Desperate Housewives, but again, we're starting from scratch. And then these are just personal polls, other things, etc. So let's start here and then go here, here, and then here. Bear with me. Get coffee. I hope you're not busy. Because again, this is like a little bit chaotic today. This is not my norm. If you're just seeing me and this is your first impression of me off this show, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get into the tops. Or should we just start with dresses, you guys? I know you guys have several dresses that you've wanted from the show. So I'm kind of like, should I just start with a dress and go from there? We'll start with her. Oh my God. Hello, Diva. Oh my God. You guys literally flatter me. Stop. I love it. Like the Leo placements that I have are just eating it up. But I'm like, trust me, it will go to my head, girls. It will go to my head. Stop it. Okay, I'm going to start with this dress and then we'll do skirts. Put your requests in the chat. Put your requests in the chat. I'll do the gray skirt next. But if you have like something you see, request it. Or if it's a size request, do that. Because I feel like that'd be easier for me. Okay. Rosette dress. Gorgeous little ribbon detailing. You guys, this is so fall. With boots and like a crazy like leather like jacket over her. Stop. This I feel like would be such a cutie little outfit. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to run the dress first, but I have jackets, you guys. I have a lot of different vibes today. I tried to incorporate more fall for you queens because although I live in the state of Texas and it is 100 degrees every day still, I know you bitches are having fall. Okay, she's a little sangria moment. I don't really have any punk or alternative, my love. I'll be honest with you. It's not my style, which I'm sure you could tell from the outfit I'm wearing. So yeah, it's really not what I sell. I'll be very transparent. Thank you, Diva. It's a little lingerie moment. Okay, we're gonna measure her, get into her. Let me shut up and get into it. Divas. But yeah, if you guys have any like recommendations on how I should decorate my office, etc., like divas, please keep them coming. I love home decor. Like I love decorating low key, which I'm sure you guys could tell. I love decor and just decorating my house. I don't have any juicy or like Playboy or things like that either. No, 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 girl. Again, no shade, no tea. I think I'm just a little bit like of a different Y2K. I hope that eventually Whatnot does split up the Y2K category because it is so dynamic. Like, I feel like there's so many facets of Y2K. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, her pit to pit is 17 to like 20. So she's a medium up to a large, you guys, if you need her. Ew, oh my God, this light. Stop. Okay, here we go. I feel like this is a little bit better. Guys, I need like a production studio, okay? Like I have a production degree and I need somebody else to produce my fucking shows. Okay, medium if you need her. Literally running meow. Medium could fit up to a large, 17 to 20 pit to pit. Sorry guys, I'm adjusting. Oh, I said it for 30 seconds. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, running if you do need her medium to large. This gorgeous little like fairy hem dress. You guys, the patchwork on her is just crazy. And the little rosette. She's so cutie. It is very fall vibes. Very like Gilmore Girls coded. But I could also see this as a little like Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibe as well. Again, a lot of the stuff I feel like I found for shows that I'd already had. But best fit, you guys, for a medium up to a large. 17 all the way up to 20 pit to pit. So yeah, that is her stretch. Thank you, Divas, for your bids. She's too good. That's why I'm like, oh my God, hopefully you guys see the vision. This is too good. This with the little jacket. But look at the pattern. It's so cutesy. Holly, you always get the vibe. Girl, it's gonna look so cute. And with the rosette. God. I die. Okay. I get her, but like, oh my God, no, seriously, I collect dresses like this, you guys. I recently took out my dress collection just to see what I have. And honestly, some of them I'm like, I might be ready to part with. I want to have like a dense Suwon collection. You know what I mean? Like, I want a Suwon collection to the gods. That's my favorite, like, dresses to collect. That has always been my favorite. But I don't know. I can't part ways with them. Thank you again, Holly. I'm excited and I'm ready for fall. Girl, I'm ready for fall too. Because here in Texas, it's just too hot. Like, I'm ready for it to be a little bit cooler every day. It is like so, so, so hot every single day. Okay, Diva, should we do a jacket? Do you guys want a jacket or I'll do the skirt next? I'll do the gray skirt, then we can do a jacket. But I have two leather jackets today. I have two leather jackets. Oh my God, you guys. Like me perceiving my own hair is just it's a lot in this life. It's a lot in this life. It sent me through a loop. I know. Please God. Please God. I'm also in Dallas, babe. So it's like I need it too. I'm like not leaving my house, which is so funny because I came from Miami. Thank you, Ginger. I came from Miami and everybody's like, girl, you're from Miami. What do you mean? Like, how do you not know the heat? Babe, we had the water. Like in Dallas, you're just not surrounded by shit. It's so like it's a lot. Okay, I'll do the jacket next, then we'll do this cutie little skirt. This is so Gilmore Girls coded. Like I did not have the perfect show for this, but I knew this skirt was too. She's obviously true vintage. Like I died. Okay, let me do the jacket first. Let's do her, and then we'll do the skirt. Yes, girl. This is a personal, you guys. I love if you are looking for a chocolate brown jacket that is like the perfect cut. Hear me when I say this, especially if you're my size, you guys. This is marked in XL. I'm like a large, extra large. This jacket is so like just gorgeous. It's so good. It's obviously 100% leather. It is so beautiful. Look at the back. And look at like the cut of it. You can see I obviously have ginormous boobs, so it was not going to close. I have triple D boobs, so it's like if you have regular boobs, this should close you. But yeah, she is so good. And it's just so boxy and like cutie. I'm trying to show you guys all the details. Obviously, she has these little like pockets here. She's so Lorelai coded. And again, she's just the perfect cut of a jacket. I'm so picky on like jacket cuts. Okay. Marked in extra large, large to XL. Let me measure her while she's zipped so you guys could get, girl. I'm like ready to get a breast reduction. I talk about this all the time on here. You girls are probably like, okay, she's obsessed, but I am obsessed, okay? I'm ready for them to be gone. And for so long, I was like, oh, I'm going to wait until I have kids. Like, let me just wait. Bitch, I'm going to be 30 soon. I think I'm just going to do it, okay? And if the kids come, they come. I don't know. Because I'm ready to be over it. It really ruins a lot of looks. I was going to post a picture on Instagram for you guys of this top that I bought. You guys will be seeing her soon because you guys are going to get her. And it just looked so bad on me because of my boobs. It just looked crazy. It looked really crazy. If you have big boobs, you get it. Okay. I'll take her bit to pit and we will run her. I was gonna say, even if she was an oversized fit, I feel like it would work. It depends on how you want your jacket to fit. Obviously, if you're a large, extra large, it'll be more of like a cropped, fitted vibe. But you get the vibes. If you want it more oversized, you could be like a medium to small. Okay, resting just closed. She's at like a 19 and she goes to about 22, which makes sense because I think I'm like a 24. Wait. Oh my god! No, seriously, oh my god. Clothes stress me the fuck out, for real. Like, my boobs ruin everything for me. Okay, running if you need her, you guys. 19 to 22 in the pit to pit. So she is a true large XL. 100% leather. She is a real leather jacket. And she is like a true chocolatey brown. Hopefully you can see that. It's almost like, there you go. It has like almost this little distresssion to it. It's gorgeous, though. Perfect. She's a little vintage Mossimo girl. Here's what she looks like, but yeah. This is one of my personals. I love her. Again, in Texas, babe. Not enough winter months for me to have as many coats as I have. So somebody enjoy her. If you live in like the snow or New York, get a bitchy little black, or not black, like chocolate brown boot to wear with her. And a little mini, even zipped up to the top. Like she's a diva. Thank you, girls. Bella, slay her, girl. Yes, right? The color is everything. The color, yeah, if you want to look her up, here. This is what she is. She's just Mossimo. Thank you, boo. But yeah, she is. You guys, do you want to see the other leather jacket? Let me do the skirt really quick for my diva the ass. I'm sorry. I promise I didn't forget. I promise I didn't forget. You guys. I'm gonna look for her on eBay. I'm like honestly still looking. You guys may have a few more jackets that come your way because again, I do not have enough space. Well, now I have more room. Ashley, oh my god, I was hoping you would join. Girl, I'm not kidding you. You guys, everybody follow Ashley on TikTok one because she makes very real videos. But her last video literally brought me to tears. It was so real. It's so real about being a reseller and just having to balance it, especially if you are somebody who's doing this part-time or like you had to do your corporate job and do this. Honey, I feel you. I see you. Like your feelings are so valid in that. It is so like stressful. That was such a probably the hardest year of my life was trying to do rich girl and work like my 9 to 5 and remain motivated and just continue to hustle and believe that it would happen for me. Even though people would be like, oh my god, I can totally see that for you. Like it is just until it happens, you're like, I'm never gonna get out of this. So I felt you on literally a spiritual level. I love you. Keep going. Yes, oh my god, hi divas. Okay, let me show you the skirt, you guys, and then we're gonna continue. And again, I have several skirts, which T, if you are close to my size, bitch, you're about to get lucky because I have so many cutie little office skirts that are like true 90s vintage that I used to wear to work. Stop. Look at how cute this is. A little pinstripe. She obviously does have her buttons. I think I was just too lazy to button it. But yeah, she's like the cutie little perfect. Where's my grunge girly that popped into the chat? I guess this could kind of be grunge, but yeah. This is marked a size large, honey. This was like when I was a size 10. I'm closer to a 12 now, which is why she doesn't fit me. But yeah, I believe she's marked a size 12. Paper tag, made in the USA. I'll take her waist and we'll run her really quick. She's true, a little true shorty, you guys. Like this, I'm 5'9", and I probably should not have been wearing this to work. I'll say that. But I was a personality hire, okay? They loved my outfits. I made so many outfit videos at my job. And they did actually really like it. Obviously, I wore this with tights too, guys. Come on. Come on, okay? But it was definitely short. I have legs, babe. Okay, waist is 15 to 16. 15 to 16, so 30 to a 32 max in the waist. Running her if you need her, 30 to 32. Paper tag, marked a size 12, but I would say best fit for a size 10, like a modern day size 10. And here's her tag. True paper tag, you guys. Such a cutie little mini. And she does have these cute little buttons on the side. It's a very 90s like mini vibe. But yeah, waist is 15 to 16, which is what, like an 8 to 10. I think that's like a modern size 8 to 10. But yeah, she's a cutie little buttons. Just such a good little skirt. Perfect skirt, literally. And she's a little bit thicker. So you could wear her with like tights. You could see kind of the thickness of the material. But yeah, she is so good. This is a personal of mine. And again, I miss like just wearing her out. Now, unfortunately, thank you, Bella. My ass is a little too fat and it's like way too short. You girls get it. You girls get it. Thank you, Diva. Thank you, Diva. Okay, we're gonna do this skirt next. And then you guys tell me, do we want to do tops, dresses, the other leather jacket? I have one. I have a one other leather jacket. Thank you again for your purchase. Sorry if I'm like walking so far away, you guys. Again, I'm still setting up the studio. I still have to figure out what the best layout is. If there's any interior designer girlies in the chat, please help a bitch out. Let me know. Or like people that do like spatial things. You know what I mean? Like some people are good with laying out a space. Oh, I'll totally do that next. Okay. I'm gonna run this skirt really quick and then we'll do that one. This is, look at the 90s tag on this. Dude. So cute. It's from the brand Accomplice. She's marked a size 5, made in the USA. Here's her pattern up close, you guys. So it's basically like a houndstooth with these gorgeous little like poppy rosette flowers. It's so 90s coded. But like this, even with a little turtleneck, would be so cute. I feel like it's just, again, very Rory Gilmore. I'll take her waist and then you guys can have her. She zips up the side here too. So again, very 90s little cutie moment. Honestly, maybe Rory wore this, you guys. Once it's a price, I'm like, all right, I have to have it. Oh my god, okay, I'm just catching up on the chat. I do that too, though. I feel like you like set a price in your head that's it's worth it or not. Okay, waist max is 14, you guys. So she's a 14 in the waist, 28. So best, I would say, for like a small. Size small, if you need her, she's running this cutie little 90s skirt. Again, she's from the brand Accomplice, and this is what she looks like up close. But yeah, best for a size small. The little 90s, like, size small skirt. So cutie. But yeah, definitely a set waist. Again, she's not very stretchy. Size small. A little size small skirt. You guys, I feel like I'm becoming what I hate, where you just like keep talking and you're like, size small, size small. Like, you guys know the lives I'm talking about. No shade, no tea to those people. Because sometimes it's like you do run out of things to talk about. So I actually don't blame them for just being like, size small, size small. You know what I mean? Can I take a pic of the skirt that just sold? Yes, 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 yes. Let me show it to you. Like, I can't be mad because sometimes I catch myself just being like, oh my god, size small, size small. Because you're just like, I don't know, your brain's like thinking. I know, Ginger, trust me. I'm telling you. It will always gag you. Like, if you're thinking about whatnot, I feel like that is the first thing that I learned truly is like, you never really know what will sell. Let me do the buttons for you, Diva, so you get, if you're going to do like Google image, it pulls up. Here is the skirt. And again, the brand is Turbulence on this one. But she's like a true little 90s mini moment. She's so cutie, though. Like, seriously, you're about to be gagged. You're about to be gagged. Okay. I'm gonna do the green jacket for you guys, and then we'll continue. I have one other skirt, and the rest are tops, dude. Okay, this jacket is 100% suede. If you know this brand, you know they're very expensive. This is another personal. It's from the brand Denier. I say Denier. Some people say Denier. You do with that what you will. Here's her brand. Here's her size. The reason I'm letting this one go is because, as we know, it does not zip on my tits. However, it also just doesn't zip to, I know, oh my God, Ashley. Once I sold this gorgeous, I still think about her, powder blue, baby blue denier corset. It was suede and it laced up. This was only when I sold on the pop, you guys. And someone paid a pretty penny for it. Thank you to that person. Shout out to them. It was a size small. I swear to God, you guys, this is how delusional I am. I was like going to keep it and like cut my own boobs off to like fit it. Like that's, girls get it, okay? Our brains go crazy places. Guys, like this jacket, again, size medium. So you can see though, I'm large and I feel like it still closes pretty tightly. So if you're large, I think it might work for you. It does button here and then it zips and buttons in the front here. So very cutie, like so moto. 100% suede, you guys. 100% suede. Closet Crush, no promos, please. Here you go. Zips on the sides. But yeah, she's like a true little moto jacket. Again, 100% suede and very green and cutie. I'm gonna take her pit to pit with the jacket closed, and then you guys, someone get her for a steal. Oh my God. She also has a double zip. Let me show you this. So you can zip it up from the bottom, if that makes sense. I'll try to show it to you guys. Hold on. I'll try to give you the vibe of what it looks like when it's fully closed. Okay, so it does zip like this. And then obviously you can button it, but it does unzip from the bottom too. So if you wanted it to be, yes, it is long. Like it fits me all the way to the end of my hands. And it does open too. So yeah, just a good jacket, you guys. Again, 100% suede. And she does zip if you want. Okay. So good for fall on the perfect green. And again, like this brand, I'm like, if you want to resell her, sell her. You're going to get it for $8. Let me not put this on 30 seconds anymore. Sorry, girls. Okay, she's running if you need her, you guys. I would say medium up to a large. Medium up to large. Again, 100% suede. The brand is Denier. Denier. Very good brand and very quality made jacket. Yeah, but yeah, just a goodie. Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much. And she does have the zippers here. She has like this beautiful ribbed back. Just a gorgeous coat, nonetheless. Super beautiful. I would say best fit medium to large, divas. But you guys get it. Ugh, and you know green's my color. This one kind of hurts to let go, but again, some diva in a cold climate needs her. She deserves to be out. Thank you, Maria. More than I'm taking her out right now. Thank you, girl. Thank you, my love. Okay, let's move on to dresses and tops. I have a lot of dresses and tops, I feel like, for you queens today. For you divas today. Oh my God, my computer's gonna die. Ah, okay. Let's run. Should we do like some fairy tops? Where are my size small mediums at? I have a few little fairy tops, again, that have not been put into shows. If we are interested in some cutie little fall, oh, okay. Some cutie, I'll have to retire her. Some cutie little fall pieces like this. This is a little Zoe Beth moment, which I actually love this brand. If you like cutie little 90s moments like this is a good brand to look out for. Size medium, you guys. I feel like, again, she could be pretty size ambiguous. It is unlined as well. So you can see it's like, this is the material. It's kind of that almost like slightly opaque. But yeah, I'll take her bit to bit and we'll run her. Everything is $8 today. And again, it's because I don't have a show for them, you guys. I'm trying to get my next curated show to be on Monday. Shout out to Jenna, also Fly Girl Thrift, if you're here. She's mailing me a Desperate Housewives game. I want to play it during the show, so I'm holding off on having that one. Okay, y'all, 15 to 19 is her pit to pit. So small to medium if you need her. Small to medium. Small to medium. Okay, sorry for the singing, you guys. At a certain point, you guys know I always end up singing. But yes, I would say a size small up to a size medium. She has the true fairy slit sleeve. She has this gorgeous little suede tie on both sides. I just broke the other part. Whoopsie. But I'll retie her. And yeah, she's slightly opaque. No promo, please. Tay baby doll. Thank you. I know. I was going to say, I feel like it could maybe fit a large, but it would just be very cropped. Thank you, Diva. Jenny's. Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. Okay. Do we want more tops like that? I have a few size large tops like that, actually, Queen. Let me do some of those. Let me do some of those. Okay, queen. I'll start with this. I'm about to start with actually a banger, okay? A plain brown dress. Yes, I have small. I have some size smalls. No extra small today, but I do have some size smalls. I don't know if I have a brown plain dress. Also, side T, you guys, if you know, you know. I have the set. I'm running this set today. To the girls that I've teased this to, it's your lucky day because you're going to get it for a crazy steal. But it's like my little beaded two-piece Gabby Solis set. Oh, I don't know, you guys. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna run this one next. This is marked a size extra large. I feel like it fits large to XL. Like when I put it on, I felt like it fit actually really nice and fitted. It's so cute. I'll run this set next, Diva. Okay, so it's crochet all throughout, you guys. Look at how freaking beautiful the details are. Bell sleeves, so whimsical and like romantic. Okay, like who? Oh my god, I can't. I'm kind of sad to sell her, but again. A diva needs to wear this on like a date or something. Like this is just too fabulous. Okay, she's from Sonoma Jean Company. I'll take the pit to pit and we will run her. And we will run her. Oh my god, you guys, I'm throwing everything. But she is gorge nonetheless. It's a true baby doll top too. Okay, resting pit to pit is 18, you guys, and she stretches to 22. 22. So I would say large up to extra large. Large up to extra large, divas. If you need her, she's running. But yeah, she is so beautiful. And again, she will fit more fitted. It is like a nylon top like this. So it'll fit under your bust like that. And it is like a true baby doll fit when I wore her. But yeah, look at her sleeves. Bella, you're going to get her for a steal. Oh my God. Girl. A good pick, though. This is like such a cutie top. Honestly, such a beautiful moment. Thank you, queen. So pretty, literally. I just dropped my pen everywhere. Sorry, girls. Okay, are we still on tops? Loving the bell sleeves. Me too. Me too. I've like really been getting lucky finding them too. Honestly, I feel like I've been getting blessed. Okay, let's do a size small. I have this size small top that's so freaking cutie, you guys. You bitches have been loving, which I say that as a term of endearment. Somebody the other day, okay, guys, my hair's getting worse before it gets better. No judgment. This is the judgment-free zone, girl, okay? You have bad days too. But no, I say bitches as a term of endearment, and I feel like I have to say that every show because there's so many new people. Please don't think I'm like calling you that. Let's use some critical thinking here, you know? But like, I say it with love. But you guys love the crushed velvet moment and like the sparkle. You guys, this tank is so like the back, it's so full coated. So you can see it's kind of glittery, but I hope you can really see it's like a true navy-ish crushed velvet. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, girl. Thank you so much for saying that, muted closet. That's the sweetest. Like, that's the highest compliment. That and you guys just wanting to hang out and like cut it up is so sweet. Okay, paper tag, you guys, marked a size medium, but you can see she's pretty tiny, I would say. I'm gonna take her bit to bit. I would say this is like a small. It is pretty tiny tee, but it is a little sleeveless kind of cut off tank vibe. It is so cute. And it's more like sparkly, I would say, in person. Like the navy seems more sparkly. Okay, guys, pit to pit is resting at like 14 and a half, and she stretches to about 16. Oh, she's back as a scarf. So I would say probably like extra small to a size small. Extra small to a size small, you guys. This like crushed velvet little tank moment with the cutest little pattern. And then this is what the back looks like. It's like fully crushed velvet vibes. I love it. I think it is so cool. And I honestly would probably even wear it with something like this. But you guys know I love patterns. So I love to mix like a pattern like this. I would wear, but again, I know that's not for everybody. But I love the navy on this one. I think it's so cutie. So yeah, size small. We still have her if we need her. Should I run the set, you guys? Do you guys want the set? Let me know. Other size small I think this is actually marked a medium, but could fit a size small. This little gorgeous sequin tank top. This is a little vintage Express girl. She's from Express 111. I don't know what that is. I guess it's like a little diffusion line they had. But you guys know I love tops with these. I love these little 90s, like thin, strappy moments. Obviously, this would be in the back, you guys. She's a nylon girl, so it will be body skin tight. But look at your like, okay, I love it. It's giving body for real. The back is not sequined, but again, it has all these beautiful like 90s straps. And the sequins are reinforced, which I like. Okay. Vintage Express. What else do I need to tell you? Let me give you her pit to pit, and we will run this one next as well. And then maybe we run some dresses, guys. Maybe we run some dresses after that. Okay, guys, fit to put on this one is 14 and a half, and she goes to about 18. So small, but could fit up to a medium. Again, she has a lot of stretch to her. Small to medium if you need her. She's running small to medium. It's getting to the point of the show where I start singing everything. Small to medium if you need her, you guys. Again, she's very stretchy and she has these beautiful. Oh, I love that. I love like sequins in the wind like that. But yeah, this is what her little 90s straps are like. Super cutie. Oh my God, thank you. Babe, thank you. Thank you so much for your purchase, Courtney, and your first purchase. Thank you, Diva. Welcome to Rich Girl Vintage, my love. Welcome to Rich Girl Vintage. Hi, Morgan. How are you, girl? I feel like I'm like going crazy today. Honestly, I don't know why. Okay, I have a few other types of dresses, girls. I'm kind of. I haven't got one. Literally, I'm kind of nervous to run this though. I need like some excitement for her because I do not want her transparently to go for $8. I want you to get a steal, but this dress. I know. If you're like a bride or something, I need to stop screaming because my neighbors one probably think I'm getting murdered every day. So they need to, they're probably like, okay, this girl. But yeah, honey, even the slip underneath is asymmetrical, which I just think is so fab. T, I was going to put this again in the Desperate Housewives edit because does this not look like Susan's wedding dress when she married Mike? I say less. I think that is so cute. But again, I feel like I want a different vibe for the show. So anyway, we will run her. I'm excited. They're like, she's putting in work. I know. They're probably like, who is this bitch yelling at? One. And two, why is she always screaming? This is a little vintage speechless girl. Vintage speechless. I want to say she's a size large. Thank you. This is what the back looks like on this one. And actually, this is marked like a 2XL. I'm always yelling. You guys know that. Okay, pit to pit on this one, you guys, is 17. And it stretches to like a size 21. So honestly, this could work for a medium up to a large, divas. Medium up to a large. Again, I'm very nervous to run her. She is a gorgeous little fairy asymmetrical moment, and she does have like ruched sleeves. Hopefully you can see. It's like such a beautiful, like everything about it is beautiful. It's a full dress. It's a full dress. I would say I'm 5'9", and it comes down to like almost my ankles. It comes down to almost my ankles. So yeah, she is, I would say, yeah, like maybe in between a midi and a maxi kind of. I feel like with fairy hems like that, it's always hard. Okay, we're gonna wait on her. We're gonna wait and we can run a different dress. I do have other dresses today. If we want more floral, we have some floral. I'll take the hip measurement for you if you want her. She is marked a size large, you guys, and her pit to pit was like a 17 up to a 21. So she's a medium to large girl. The waist is, or did you say hips? I'm an eater. Okay. We'll run her. We'll run her. I'm just nervy. Okay, you guys. She is in the hips. She's like a 16, but she stretches to 19. 16 to 19 in the hips. Again, very stretchy dress. Like very, very much. But yeah. Okay. I'll run her if you need her. If you need her, she's running. Again, best fit for medium to large, you guys. Medium to large. She's a true fairy dress. And she is like a true white in person. So very true white cutie moment. But look at just like, I feel like the hemline, all of it. If you're a bride or I don't know, anything like that, I feel like this is perfect for something. Or if you just like to wear white. Diva! Amanda, you're gonna look so good in this. I know. Wait, oh my god, congratulations. I didn't know you recently got married. I saw you put your husband in one of your videos, but I didn't know it was recent. Congratulations, Diva. Congratulations, my newly married queen. And also, thank you, Amanda, for your purchase. Enjoy your gorgeous dress, girl. This was a find. Oh my god, my computer's gonna die. Oh, hold on. Okay, let me see. This will work. It's literally, oh my god, let's see. Okay, I'm a mess. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, that actually worked out. Sorry, divas. Hi, Allie. You guys, I swear when I say today is just like a random crazy day. It's feeling that way, divas. Okay. Should we get back into dresses? Are we still in our dress era, girls? You let me know. Look at this beautiful floral baby doll slip dress. Again, this one will also fit very like tight fitted. And look at like the V that it will create, you guys. So beautiful. So I do have this. She's also a fairy hem on the bottom. You can see it's like a little lettuce like scalloped hem. This one is 100% silk. She is by Jones New York, size 10, 100% silk. And she's just like a pretty, almost like beachy floral though. I love the flowers that they chose to put on this dress. I feel like it's so unique because of the florals. It's not like your atypical rosette. But yeah, she feels so beautiful. And again, she does have a zipper on. I want to say this side. Actually, I lied, you guys. I don't think she has a zipper. I thought I felt a zipper. JK. Hi, Mom. She will fit very stunning on. And I love a baby doll fit. It's kind of like this, where you put it on and it like, I feel like it just accentuates your yitties perfect. Okay. Mark the size 10, you guys. Her pit to pit is a 17 to about a 20. 17 to 20. So I'd say that's like medium up to a size large. Medium to large. If you need her, she's running. Again, she's 100% silk. A beautiful, like, silk pink moment. A little baby doll moment. I feel like this is just a very classy, like, dress that you could wear on many occasions. But yeah, best for medium to large guys, 100% silk. If you have any classy places to go to, this is what you should wear. Thank you, Bella. I feel like this is such a goodie too. The cut, I can't wait to see this on. Like, I feel like this would really do the big one on. Yeah, so I have some fall dresses. I'll show you the ones I have left. Because honestly, I feel like I didn't have as many dresses as I thought. Okay. Fall dresses. Divas. Okay, this one is kind of fall. Fall, but not. What is the black and white sheer dress? Oh, this one. She is a. I have a lot of like black dresses and stuff today. She is also a silk moment. She's this silk floral dress. This is best for, I would say, like an extra large up to maybe even a 2XL. But she is such a beautiful, like even the bottom is like a scalloped and floral. I feel like I've tried to get some. No, I don't tell any juicy brands, BT. I've tried to get some. Oh my God, yes, Diva. I was gonna say, I feel like I've shown this twice, and I don't have as much of an audience to buy stuff like that. But I feel like it was such a shame. Like this is such a good dress. It is 100% silk too, and it does button right here. Hopefully you can see. It does have 4 buttons, so you could make it more modest if you want. But again, like I feel like it was too good to pass up. When do you ever see a silk baby doll like midi dress like that with 100% silk sleeves? Okay, I'll take her fit to fit if you want her, and we'll run her for $8. Get silk for a steal, Divas. Let me put this back. Hold on. I'm starting to wear all my tools. You guys know I end up like wearing this as a necklace. My pen becomes like a necklace too. Okay, guys, her pit to pit is 20 to like 24. So definitely could work all the way from like large up to like 2XL, I would say. 20 to 24, 100% silk. Beautiful. And I feel like if I wore her, she's like 2 inches off the floor for me, and I'm 5'9". So if you're shorter, would be maxi. If you're taller, she would be maybe more of a midi. But yeah, gorgeous little baby doll cut, 100% silk moments. Ah, I love her. Thank you, Diva, so much. Such a pretty pattern too. Perfect for fall. Like even this with boots would be really cute. The divas are loving. Thank you, girls. I'm glad she's getting the love. This is why I say stand behind the pieces. Stand behind the pieces that you buy. Because I stand behind the fact that this dress is gorgeous and it's a silk midi dress. Like, I believe in her. I've shown this dress, my OG girls know. How many times? Maybe 2 or 3 times now. Don't give up. If you believe in a piece, somebody out there will believe in it too. To the divas fighting. Thank you. Oh my God. You guys are showing her love, and I'm really appreciative of it. She is so good. But yeah, 100% silk. I hope that you enjoy her and you love this dress. Thank you guys so much. Do I have any tips for beginner sellers? I own my own business, but I just started 9 months ago. I have a video on TikTok. Thank you, my love. You are so sweet. I know. A silk moment that finally got her moment in the sun. Zipand. Thank you, girl. And Bella, thank you too. Thank you both for your interest in the dress and showing her love. And showing her love. Did I mark this dress? Wait, please hold. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. I'm sorry, I needed that. No, it was so good. But yeah, I have a video on whatnot tips, you guys, on my whatnot right now. I post videos literally every single day. Hi, sexies. I post videos every single day on like whatnot, my tips, behind the scenes, my schedule. I try to be really transparent on TikTok about like just the behind the scenes, doing it full time. So follow me there if you want stuff like that. Um, Summation of my tips: be able to pivot, ABS, always be sourcing. Consistency is the one thing you will never be able to outmaneuver. You have to be consistent. If you could follow every tip under the sun that I've given, PO boxes, sourcing all the time, whatever. If you don't consistently show up and sell the clothes, you will not get anywhere doing this. And that means like this. I had a friend over all weekend. I look kind of a mess. I didn't have a set show, but I refused to move my show because I told you guys I'm live every Monday, Wednesday. And I do think your audience wants that. They respect that. I feel like a lot of people ask me about having a set schedule and like, should I just go live as many times? I do think people like knowing Janae's gonna be live Monday, Wednesday at noon. And like that's it. You know what I mean? Anything else should be extra. But I and other sellers in the chat, let me know if you guys agree. Or like even as you know, you guys that watch me, you let me know. Do you guys prefer that? Like maybe I'm making that up. But I do feel like my consistent viewership has been because they know yeah, because they know like okay she'll be live these days at this time. So I would just say like that's why I try not to push shows anymore unless I'm like sick. Even if it may not be like for me, my biggest thing is I feel like I'm much a perfectionist. Like even today I was like, oh my god, should I just like push it to Wednesday and try to get everything curated? And it's like no, just show up as perfect. Something different today, or we're gonna change. And that's just on like live streaming period, I would say, or like live selling. That's probably just a life lesson. It's so funny because Ashley's man Chad, shout out to Chad. He said something on TikTok where he's like, yeah, like life, the only thing kind of consistent in life has changed. And I was like, that is like so true. So it is very true. Okay, Divas, should we do another dress? Do we want another dress, you guys? Or do we want tops? Like I have some crazy ones. I have some crazy. Should we do a beaded moment for $8? This is vintage wet seal, you guys. 90s wet seal, bitch. So cute. Like, her only T is the straps, which is why she's not my other edit. She has a little bit of missing beads on the very top, but again, I feel like if you just clean up the loose trim, which I could also trim for that. Yes, he did. He was just like, I mean, everything in life changes. And I was like, exactly. The only constant in life is that there's change. So learn how to ride with the waves, learn how to ride with the punches. And I think like that's in anything in life, but even with whatnot, like, especially doing it on your own, it's like, it will, I learned now, I've been doing this for what, 8 or 9 months now. I feel like every week I learn something still as if I'm new. So it's kind of funny sometimes that people ask me for advice and I still am like, what? I'm like still trying to figure it out, you know? Which I do think is also a big part of it. Like just showing up and knowing that sometimes the only way out is through. Like sometimes the only way you're really going to learn is like by you doing it. Because what works for me may not work for you. What works for this other seller may not work for me. Like I don't do dollar starts. That works clearly well for some people. So I think there's just different modes, but you'll never know until you try it and thug it out yourself. Okay, should we run her? I'm kind of scared. Okay, you guys, she is gorgeous. It is a beaded mesh overlay. And then it obviously has the under like satin dress. So beautiful. She does zip up the back. The beading otherwise besides the top of these straps is intact. So like even on the back, even on the front here, like the beading does look good. So I feel like that's why I picked her up. I'm like, she's salvageable for sure. And then the beading on the dress is beautiful. Like it is well intact, even at the bottom. She's marked a size medium. I would say this is maybe more of a small medium though. She does not have a ton of stretch, so I'm going to give you firm pit to pit, okay, guys? She is, actually, maybe more of a medium. She is a 16 to 18 and a half pit to pit. 16 to 18 and a half. So I would say small with a bigger chest could fit up to a medium, though. Yes, yes. And she is I would say like a midi. On me, she touches right above my knee, but I'm 5'9", so I think on somebody shorter, it'd be more of a midi. But yeah, okay. Running, if you guys need her, get this beaded Gorgiana for a literal steal. Look at the lace and the beading. 16 to, I would say about like 18 pit to pit. 16 to 18 pit to pit, small to medium. She's beaded and she's true vintage. Yes, girl. Ash Linjo. A steal, dude. Literally such a beautiful dress. I'm glad she has a good home, though. And again, you're going to show her some love. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Okay, guys, can I be messy for a minute? Can I be messy for a minute? I watched, I'm not going to say who it is, but I was on someone's show. Um, this was probably like 2 weeks ago. I've never, yes, I've never seen, it was like a level 10 crash out. We talk about this, like, also with whatnot tips. Things are going to sell for what you don't want them to sell for. Like, I always tell you guys, and I do money transparency videos, so I really don't care about you knowing what I paid, etc. For that Vita dress, I paid $12. I just sold it for $8. You're gonna lose some money. That's just the name of the game. You know what I mean? It all kind of comes out in the wash. As long as you're making money, in the long run, especially with whatnot, you cannot be a I'm gonna max every dollar out of every piece sort of seller. It's not gonna work for you. Stay on the flop, stay on the bay. If you want every piece to be like the most you're gonna make, it won't work that way. So sometimes you just have to be comfortable with that. But whatever. Saw the seller. I've never seen a level 10 crash out. Mackenzie, it was level 10 crash out. I was so like, I as a seller was flabbergasted that like I felt like low key embarrassment. And I'll say this, she's bigger than me on here. Like, I'm giving too much away. I mean, it is a girl, but like she has double the amount of following I have, like this person. So it was very shocking to see that even still when you've been doing it so long that maybe you could have that like mentality. Cause I was just like, what? I don't know. Very crazy though. You definitely cannot be like that. You kind of just have to accept it. Like sometimes I'm like, girl, oh my God, send me a picture of it. Valentina, send me a picture of it. I need to see it. I have been like, girl, I like subconsciously look for that top anywhere. If I see a little lace poking out of a rack, I like dream that it's gonna be the rest of that top. I need to find the collection, dude. They're so good. How much did you pay for it? Because remember, they taxed, like my thrift store, mine was new with tax and they charged me $30, which I thought was crazy, but still a little crazy. Still. I was like, huh? Oh, I'm sick. I'm literally sick. I'm throwing the fuck up. That is a steal. You guys, my top wasn't downstairs, I would show it to you. But it's like this lacy cachet fairy top. It's only covered in the bust here. Like the cups are like right here for your nips. Everything else is lace and it's like fairy sleeve. Girl. Cachet knew what the fuck they were doing. Bring back Cachet. Okay, that's like the one 90s brand. If I literally could only pick one, I would be Cachet. I think I would pick Cachet. Genuinely, out of all of them. But yeah, back to the crash. It was crazy. I watched so many things. Ashley, same. I think it was in that show. Wait, T, DM me and I'll tell you if it was a girl. Because I don't want to put her on blast. I really don't. But like, it was so shocking that she just kept reiterating, like, I could have sold this on somewhere else for this amount of money. Like, these go for this amount of money. And you could tell as the timer was like counting down and nobody was like bidding on it, that she was getting more and more aggressive of like, what? You guys are not gonna like, I don't know. I don't think yelling at your audience is ever going to get them to buy. And sometimes I don't think people realize with live selling, they genuinely will buy from people they like. Like the more they like you, the more they will buy. And that means even at times, like people will ask me, I've had even friends in my life that want to do whatnot now ask for tips. My biggest tip too, people perceive everything. Although you guys are watching me on a phone that's literally like 2 by 4 inches, you can see my background, my facial expressions, my looks. Like humans are very perceptive. So I think that on live streaming, some people think that they can get away with X, Y, and Z. It's the same thing with personality. Like you can be the seller that sits there and just shows the clothes and just shows the clothes. But if you want a true audience that in my eyes is like lifetime customers, you need to be entertaining. Like it is a live show. You are live selling. You don't have to steal your business or personality. Yeah. But like, I be talking about my life and whatever. You don't have to go that route. You could do something different, but don't expect to be huge and blow up and like don't really do any like showmanship or things like that. But yeah, that shit aggravates me. Even for y'all as buyers, I'm like, ugh, don't be yelling at me in the chat. I felt so awkward. I was like, okay, girl, I gotta go. But I almost wanted to say, like, sister, this is bad. Like, this is not welcoming. You know what I mean? But no one's forcing you to sell her. Exactly, Mackenzie. And it's like with items like that, like for example, obviously some of the leather coats that I sell or whatever, like I've sold designer on here, it's not gonna go for as much. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. That's the beauty of whatnot. Yes, you can make all that coin right there. Perfect. But like 90% of the time it's not. Don't expect that and don't be mad at them. And so the gag is somebody in the chat said to her in that and was like, well, you could have started higher. Bitch, she lost it. She lost it. She was like, I hate when people say that too. She said, no offense, so and so. That makes me want to punch you in the face. Literally verbatim said that. If you were in that live, then now I feel like that should confirm it. Because it's like she literally was just like, oh my God. And again, she's like saying it because she's frustrated, but it was like cringy to watch on live. So sometimes you're just kind of like, girl, you can't be like that. And as a whatnot seller, you just can't. You can't. Like the girl was just so like, exactly. And she's like again, like a tenured seller on here. So I would just say have decorum. You can be disappointed. I don't think that that's like a bad thing at all. I'm disappointed sometimes, but you gotta like dust yourself off and keep going, or you're gonna literally just succumb to it. Like it is so bad. It was very unprofessional. But more than anything, I was just like, girl. Like I love y'all, but I'm a very you're not gonna see me sweat sort of person. Like that's not my personality. Yeah, it made me wonder. It really did make me wonder. Also, hi Macy. It made me wonder. I was like, congrats also on the stars, bitch. You look so sexy and hot. You are literally glowing. You are glowing. What a steal. I know. I feel like saying what a steal, even like that. It's just you have to accept it deep down. I don't get sad anymore. I've sold personals. I've sold like you can't get sad anymore. I feel like you just have to be like, that's whatnot. Like I don't think twice about it now. It is what it is. And I do believe the more you like let things go and just let it flow like that, you're gonna get better shit. That's why I find such good shit because I feel like I'm just like, you know what? It's a deal. It's safe from a landfill, like Stiliana girl. Exactly. Like let's just move on from it. And again, if I really had something like I love you guys, but there's several things that I've just sold on the Bay and never told you guys about here. Maybe I've told you, like, okay, you can buy it elsewhere. I sold a pair of Chanel shoes, a few pairs of Galliano heels. But like I put it on the website. If I want $275 minimum for it, like I'll put it there. So I feel like that's like a no-brainer. And if you guys really want it that bad, I'll put it in the buy it now here and you could get it. Or you'll just go there and get it. So I don't know. It was really cringy and it was embarrassing. And I don't know. I didn't like that she was like yelling at us. But I stayed because I'm messy. And I just wanted to see if other people were like messy and saying that. Apparently it's way worse than like the guy's side, but yeah, the steals keep on coming back. That is true. And I totally believe that. Yeah, I so that's the gag actually on the back end. Val is I'm like, I wonder if they or Danny, I wonder if they did cancel the order or anything. Because again, the girl got she sells more of like true vintage, like 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, etc. So I guess it was like a very known brand in that era. And yeah, so she just kept reiterating that. Like this would have sold for this would have sold for that. And I'm like, again, like you loving a brand, that's like me loving cachet and somebody being like, I don't give a shit about cachet. Like it's just so subjective. That's like all the people that pop in here too that are like, do you have Juicy? Do you have this? Do you have that? Like, do you have Abercrombie? I don't give a fuck about Abercrombie. I'm sorry. No shade, no tea to the Abercrombie girls in the chat. But like I don't pick that up when I'm out. And I don't pick it up just to resell it. So I think there's just differences. And I do believe with whatnot, you need to decide that. I am a seller that is like I sell things that I like. This is my closet. I want you to feel like you're shopping from Rich Girl Vintage Closet. That's like the point of it. If I was uber rich, and as Gwen Stefani said, if I was a rich girl, I would have all the money in the world in the clothes, and I would let the baddies shop my shit. But like I don't buy things just to resell them. And I think sometimes that's like the difference. And you have to decide that seller. You have to decide if you're gonna be that seller. Some people like whatnot is a volume game. That's why I hustle like a to get the clothes because I do curate them. But there are a lot of people that just go out and thrift and they thrift for brand names, they thrift for like new tag stuff, and they just sell it just to make coin. And that's fine too. It's just your type of reselling, you know? So decide that and decide what you want to do. No, because I can see. I know. I don't know. They just always pop into my chat and I just always say the same thing. And that's okay. And that's okay. Like, sell the shit that you don't want. You know, sell all of that shit. Brand tours, LOL. No, seriously. And I'm okay with that though. Like, be a brand tour. I don't think there's anything wrong. Just like people are like, oh my God, with dollar starts or this. There's no rhyme or reason. What you do in your shop with your shit is none of my business, and I truly don't give a fuck. And I feel like I'm just gonna be dead ass because I'm on my period. I mind my own on this app. I don't really buy anything. The last thing I purchased was a butterfly sequin top that I resold to you guys. Like I got it for a Stiliana. Sorry to shout out to the girl because I feel bad. She was a new seller. She started it very low, and I happened to snag it up, right place, right time, and I resold it, and that was that. I don't shop because I mean, I just don't. Like, I feel like as a seller, you have to get out of that mentality if you want it to be like longevity. You cannot be like spending a ton of coin on here. I don't know. For me, as somebody who sells. Soul Cart, no, I'm not doing any promo, but I do try to watch. I try to show up. I try to engage. So thank you, Morgan, for noticing. Because I'm like, I do try. I do. But it depends. Like, I don't think that it's bad. I think you just have to focus on your shop. Like, I don't focus on other people's shit. I am gagging at the woman being like crazy again in her live, and I was being messy by bringing it up, but like, truthfully, be a bitch. I don't care. I'm like, that's your business. That is your business. Yes, I completely agree. If I like it, I'm just gonna buy it. Okay, this is something that I'm actually gonna say too. Is like I was almost gonna make a video about this, but I kind of feel like the community might think that I'm shady for doing it. Honey, just because it's designer doesn't make it cute. Okay, it needs to be said. I'm tired of seeing it. Okay, just because it has a motherfucking DNG label does not mean it's worth $300. That it's real. That it's a grail. That it is like true vintage. That it's worth it. Bitch, it's ugly. Okay, the amount of designer stuff. Thank you, Morgan. Literally, it's ugly from my mouth to your ears. It's ugly. It's ugly. I'm sorry. It's ugly. Clearly, I needed to get this off my chest. See so much. Like, I live in Dallas. There's so much good old coin here. There's a lot of designer. There's a lot of things like that. If it is ugly, I don't buy it for you. I don't buy it for you. If I would not put it on my body and wear it out, I'm not gonna like. That's just I don't know. But there are a lot of sellers that will. And again, that is no shade, no tea. That is just not the business that I want. Because I care more about reputation, low key, you guys. Like, if you guys would post me in like a photo, if I wouldn't want to post the clothes and you guys on it and like me claim, like, yeah, she got that from my store, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? But yeah, girls, that like it's prepare. If you see this same content on TikTok, it's because it's really been on my chest. But again, I feel sometimes mean for saying it. The same with Euro. Not all Euro shit is cute. Just because you got a Euro box and 90% of it is fugly, is that worth it? I mean, I don't know. But again, I'm kind of just being a little bit like messy with that. So sorry if this is abrasive. This is my real personality though. So girls, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Okay, it's been on my chest, and I think you'll see a lot. But that's where I get asked a lot about pricing and things like that. You set your price. I set my price based on my cost of goods, my time, my gas, etc. I live in the state of Texas. I have to drive far AF to go source. It's not the same as like when I lived in Miami or different. I mean, honestly, Miami I still had to kind of drive too, but still. So you have to understand that. You have to understand that. And I definitely am trying to be truthful with you guys because I think that that's true. But again, a lot of people will see a tag and immediately it's $300. But you set the value. You know, some people are willing to pay it. If you can perceive the value and transpire it, and people are saying, you know what, yes, I see that, it's worth it, they will pay for it. And that's on salesmanship. So just be able to defend your price. But no, if you pulled it out of a bin and it's like disgustingly ugly and it's filthy and it's wrinkled, don't expect me to want to pay top dollar for it. I said what I said. Okay, guys, let me get off of this train because you guys, I'm like, okay, I'm too much. Well, that's the tea, Hannah. Is like people get mad at the sellers for that. People get mad at the sellers for like the old Hollister, but people are dumb enough to pay it. You cannot be mad at somebody for saying, okay, you know what? It's going to be 175, and then somebody's willing to put their card down. Don't be mad at me for saying it's 175. Be mad at the bitch that put her card down, okay? I'm not a dummy, but hey, like I think that a lot of people just don't want to go out and look for themselves, which is fine. Again, that's why I have a job. That's how I'm literally, hi Tay. That's why I'm literally employed because I essentially thrift for all the divas and like have a channel doing it. So I'm not mad, but people will go to war. That's why I feel bad for people like Sam and like even Kostura and other people on here that they get mad that their things get bit up and it's like, girl. Okay, T Morgan, I'm gonna start doing YouTube vlogs again. I do have a YouTube channel, you guys, which I actually think it's still Rich Girl Vintage. Hold on. I'll put it in the chat. It used to be my name, but I think I changed it to Rich Girl Vintage. You guys can watch my old YouTube videos. Oh my god, it's gonna be a blast from the past. I got my college degree in radio and television production because I genuinely was like, I want to be a YouTuber or I want to produce for somebody, like produce someone's YouTube videos. I wanted to work in that sphere. So I really was on a wave for a while. But yeah, enjoy those. Enjoy those. But I do want to bring them back. Like maybe thrift vlogs, like getting ready with me. So I'll do something. I miss long form content. I feel like there's nobody I watch right now on YouTube outside of like podcasts that I'll watch on YouTube. So I don't know. I'm trying to like do that, girls, because I think it'd be more fun. And I think long form is coming back. Long form is coming back. Okay. And I would love to do that. But yeah, I do post on TikTok every single day. So if you guys don't follow my TikTok, it's in the show notes. It is You Want More. It's just my personal, so it's like me, my life, but I also do a lot of whatnot content. I'm trying to do a balance because I don't want to become like a whatnot influencer, okay? That's not the goal. But I would like to do more, yeah, like thrift vlogs and just like things like that. Like I don't care about filming in public. I'm not somebody who feels uncomfortable with it. So I feel like it's almost like my calling. Like I'm like, it's my duty, okay? Because I do like I record myself now. I just need to make the vlogs longer. Girl, Morgan, everybody has asked me to bring back the damn podcast too. And again, you guys, if I could like just make money by yapping and going live, which I know in the end you can, but you have to build it up, I would, dude. Like I would still do this, but I would totally go on live for like 3 hours and just yap too. But yeah, follow me on TikTok. I do have more TikTok lives as well. Okay, divas. Let me show you the rest of the things that I have, and then we can continue to yap. I'm not in a rush today. I'm just doing my thing. And I also already have something I can wear, but yeah, see, I'm the same thing. I don't know. I feel like the girls get like I don't know. I'm not gonna okay, we're off of it because you know me. I could like go at length. I could go at length, you guys. I know. I'm like, girl, thank you. My extensions are out. So my friend was here over the weekend and I want to straighten my hair. Girls, don't do that. Don't do that in the state of Texas because it's so hot and humid. So yeah, my hair's a mess today, but I appreciate you saying that. My hair has gone a lot longer. So F the people that say extensions kill your hair. A good hairstylist who puts extensions in well can actually really be tea. Like it actually can save your hair, low key. Oh my god, girl, thank you. I will follow back too, you guys. I swear I'm like getting like not good at following back, but I'm like, I promise I will, bitch. Beach Diva, no promo, babe. No promo. I'm moving also, you guys. If you see it in the chat, I miss it. I'm moving to no promos. I know that I didn't want to be a bitch before because I know like people pop in, I have an audience, I get it, but like I can't. The last time I allowed it, and you girls can ride for me in the chat in my last few shows, the bitches abused it. And y'all know it was like every other I don't know what was going on last Wednesday on my last show. You guys, it was literally like every 5 minutes, promo, can I? And before I was saying yes, as long as you don't spam the chat, but I think people just pop in and out, which again, no shade, no tea to them. I get it. You're not really staying for the live, bitch. You don't know me. But like, you don't realize maybe that somebody just asked, so they just paste it. And it's like, exactly. It's just too much. So it was a lot. I'm like, okay. All right, let's do the set. I know one of you girls wants this set. This is also hard not to keep for myself. Yes, it's just spamming and then I can't read. And then I'm also like looking at it because some people are dummies and will be like, oh, I'm also live selling right now. And why would you put that in someone else's chat is literally I have no idea. Like I'm also about to go live or this person, it's obviously like a family member or somebody up there's a friend that's like, hey, this person's also live right now with XYZ. I just think that's very rude. I would never do that. But again, to each their own. That's not my business. Bingo. Okay, guys, she's marked a size medium. She has a little fairy slit sleeve as well. So cutie, you guys. Which I feel like, again, I like it like this with your arm in it, but you could also cut this if you really wanted it to be like a slit sleeve. So beautiful. Like, oh my god, all the beading. And you can tell she's very ruched. She's literally so ruched. Oh, girl, the bottom, you're gonna throw up. Girl, I've seen that happen even in like so many bigger sellers chat. It's just very interesting. Oh my god, I'm like dying. Sorry, boo. I just think it's rude. I don't know. I'm very like picky on stuff like that, you guys. I'm very big on decorum and consideration. No, Ryan's Boutique. I don't sell any Fox. I sell way more like Sex in the City, Desperate Housewives, Y2K, like almost like drama sitcom Y2K versus like the House Bunny, Fox, grunge. Like I don't do any of that. I only really sell like myself. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. No, you're okay, Diva. I try to let people know because I feel bad because I know you guys will ask, and I don't want you to have to like sit here waiting if it's not gonna come, darling. So I'm just letting you know. Both the size medium Divas, guys. The bottom, hello on the hip. These are full length pants, Divas. I'm 5'9" and they do touch the bottom, like the ground. They are that good chocolatey brown nylon. It's like so soft, you guys. I wish I could. Softer than my skin. Softer than my skin. Literally so soft. Literally gorgeous. Yes, the bottoms are marked a size medium. You guys, they're both a size medium. I think I could fit this easily. And I'm like a large, extra large. It is very stretchy. Like it is an extremely stretchy set. And even the top. I'll show the top with it as well. I wish I had the bottoms clipped, but you guys, hello with the little beads. And again, I feel like the top even. So cutie. I'll take a pit to pit on her. I'll do the resting thing so you guys can get it. So Danny, you can see too. I would say she is, let's see. Resting her pit to pit is 15 and she stretches to like 22, you guys. But too big for me. I was gonna say I think she's more of a medium, guys. She is more of a medium to large, girls. Medium to large. Her waist resting is like right at 15 and then she stretches to like 19. So yeah. Oh my god, no, the whole set is just like the beating of it all. I think it is so cute. And then this sitting on your waist with like the little diva top. With the diva top. Hello. Okay, you're gonna get both of them for $8. Running out if you need them. Size medium up to a size large. Honestly, could be XL. Again, very, very stretchy, very deep V, like sexy vibes. Ah! This is little Gabby Solis. Hello, Gabrielle Solis. Hello. Thank you. I'm gonna try to find another one because you guys, I love a beaded set with kitten heels. I think even with like a little flat, like that's the cutie of this. You could style it a lot of ways. Or just even the top itself is like so bitchy with a little skirt. Thank you, dear. Another reality. Thank you. And thank you for your first purchase, Queen. Thanks for being here. But yes, divas, like she's an earthy cutie. I love a set too, y'all. Oh, I love a set. Okay, divas. Shall we? Where did I put my pen? Thank you. No, thank you. Vampirate. That is a really cute username. There's actually some really clever usernames on here, y'all. There are some real motherfucking clever usernames on Whatnot. Also, we have a very exciting announcement, you guys. We will be having new matchboxes soon. I don't think you guys are going to guess the edit at all. This is very different than any of the ones I've done. It's very Janae. It's very cutesy. As you know, my birthday will be next month. Shout out to my Libras. It's almost our season. It's almost our season, especially my September Libras specifically. There's only 1 week out of the year, 6 calendar days that you can be born and be a September Libra. And I was lucky to be born on one of those 6 days. So shout out to y'all. Okay, because I know you're the bad bitches, okay? I love a Libra down, especially September Libra, but I actually know way more October Libra, so if you are September, let me know. I honestly need to get a real cute flat. Okay, yeah, so I actually, guys, eBay has the best, like, designer flats. I've gotten Chanel flats, 2 pairs on eBay for less than $200. Be in those motherfucking eBay searches, okay? Save the searches. What's a good one? Use very, very low keywords. I literally, Chanel flats 41, because I'm a size 41. You will find the grandmothers and those good listings. Sometimes I sort by when they were listed. You can also sort by vintage. Just put those things down. I'm telling you. But I've never paid over $200. Exactly. You can negotiate. And I'm telling you, I feel like the seller loves a good, like a little sweet sob story. Like I got a Dior bag. She sold it to me, $1,200 bag, gave it to me for $250 because she told me the whole story of how she got it. She got it in Paris, etc. And I was like, I'm a collector. I'm gonna love it. I collect Dior, Galliano Air, blah blah blah. And she was like so sweet. So I'm telling you, I feel like they want to help out the next girl. If she's a real bitch, she will want to help out the next girl, the next like queen if she's not using it. So I feel like low key the Bay is still my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. Like I love, love, love the Bay. You do have to be on it and kind of like creep, but I feel like I've always gotten the best deals. And some people say like the Real Real and stuff like that. I never get good deals on the Real Real. Has anyone gotten a good Real Real deal? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Okay. Okay, sexies. I do have right? Like, isn't it fucking horrible? And low key, they're like scammers. I'm gonna be honest. Not me going in on the real now. Yes. So I've heard, Hannah. So I've heard. That's the real tease. And I've heard actually more than not. You guys, look how freaking cutie this is for fall. Like, okay, Missoni number. Hello. She's not an actual Missoni number, but she is a Missoni lookalike. I'll show you kind of her vibe. I love the beads too. Like, look at how cute these chunky little beads are. Diva, hello. Oh my god, I have some designer today if you want to see it. You've been on the top of my mind because I know you really look for the designer goods. But I'll show you the one that I have. I have a little Dolce & Gabbana skirt. But yeah. Oh my god, isn't this so cute, you guys? So she does have a tie in the back, which is what's making her not adjustable. But yeah, she has this big thick tie. She's so cutie. So she is a really, obviously, like a true little midi. So sexy, so Miss Sony vibe coated. I love the pattern. And again, it is a dress. It is a dress, you guys. There you go. She's kind of a midi. And again, she does have straps around the waist to really cinch her in. So cute. Oh, I love Janae. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Stop. You literally make my day. Me crying, reading your reviews. Okay, guys. Her tag has been cut. She's tagless in Seattle. However, I want to say she's like maybe small, medium, you guys. I mean, I feel like resting, she's pretty tiny. Again, this is like it resting, so she's pretty small. We'll run her though, and we will move on. I feel like actually you queens are so loyal at reviewing my shit, and I've never asked for reviews. So honestly, I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. But I try to like reply to all of them too. Because honestly, I think sometimes it can be hard. I feel like it's harder for me to get content mainly. Okay, resting, this is at a 13, so it could fit an extra small. But she stretches to about an 18. So I would say extra small to medium, girls. Extra small to medium. And again, she does have this tie to adjust. Running if you need her. This delicious little Missoni midi dress moment. I feel like this with some brown boots and even the brown leather jacket that we had earlier, like a little leather jacket over. So sexy, so cute. Thank you, girl, so much. Extra small up to a medium. Obviously don't have as big of moves as me. Why would my toxic trait is that I would totally wear this and think it was like fine with like my whole side boob out. Like I would just be like, it's so cute. You know, it's a look. Guys, I didn't ask for these tits, okay? Thank you, divas. Holly, thank you so much. Because I knew I'm like, with this, girl, you're going to eat this down. Look how cute. I love the stones. Michelle! Hi! Oh, I'm like seriously booking a flight tomorrow to go see you and frickin' Ashley. I'm so jealous. When I saw your husband in her vlog, I said, what? You guys live in the same city? My dream date! Cute! Like, stop. I'm so jealous. Ugh. I will, seriously. Like, don't tempt me with a good time. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm no better than a man, I'm telling you. But I sell on other apps and I always add reviews. Okay, T. Any zip ups or fall vibe tops? Yes. I have a lot of different vibes today. Okay, we'll do another fall top and then we can continue onward. I do have this, you guys. This was for, I would say like a large up to an XL. This is like a cutie little, I would probably tuck her in. She's marked a bit oversized, but I loved these. I think this is so cute. Yes, I'll show you the D&G skirt too. Okay, I was like, wait, she's hanging there. But she's a little fairy sleeve moment, girls. This fits more like a large, I would say, to an extra large. But she is a gorgeous little blue patchwork. I don't know what the material is. I guess it kind of feels almost like a. There you go. You can kind of see. What is that, like opaque? I don't know what this type of material is called. But yeah, super gorgeous little lettuce hem moment as well. So she's kind of oversized. I've worn this like tucked into jeans before. And I just think it's so cutie and it's so flattering on the top here. So I'll run her if anybody needs her. This is a little fall moments. And then I'll run the skirt. And then I'll run the skirt. Oh! Okay, guys. Sorry for all the screaming that I'm doing into the microphone. It's probably killing any headphone users. Okay, guys. Resting pit to pit is like 20, and she stretches to like 26. 20 to 26, girls. Large to like almost 3XL. So very, very adjustable, very stretchy, and again, very fairy. Like just like too cute of a fairy top to not. If you are like a large up to an XL, this is so cutie for you. And again, you can totally adjust it. I love the top right here. And it will be a little bit more form-fitting on. Diva, you're going to look so good in this. I feel like on the hanger, it doesn't do it justice, but when you put it on, it really, like, cinches on the body. Anyway, I can't wait for you to see. Thank you, Diva. You're going to love her. Okay. Let me show you the skirt now. Let me show you the skirt. So this is a Dolce & Gabbana skirt. I've not looked her up, you guys. So, like, I have no idea her tea or anything. She is absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, her tag is like disintegrated. Okay, I'll show you. The tag is like completely disintegrating on this side. I feel like this has to be low-key like a runway piece or something because it's so classic Dolce & Gabbana, you guys. It is like one of their gorgeous skirts. It's basically like, can you see this? It is like a beautiful lace. It's the classic like Dolce & Gabbana lacy nylon pencil skirt. It is unlined. You can see in the back it has a zipper with the little D&G on it. But yeah, it is like a, oh, there you go. This is better to see. She has a little slit in the back here, and then you can see she has ruching. She's so good on. She's crazy on. I need to burn this tag right here, like seal the edge. But yeah, she's cutie. This is a personal, again, she just doesn't get worn. Like, when do I wear hot, sexy skirts like this? I don't, unfortunately. So I'm like, she needs to go. Someone needs to enjoy her and wear her with like a little black, sexy bodysuit underneath. Or if you're like a sexy corporate baddie, like, oh, she's just good. Okay, the waist, you guys, is like a 15 to 17. 15 to 17. She's marked a size 40. So I feel like that checks. She's like a size 8 to almost 12. Size 8 to 12. She's very stretchy, as you can see. But yeah, Dolce & Gabbana skirts. Here's her tag. Here's her inner tag. But there you can kind of see also she's like very mesh and kind of see-through. And then it has the lace there. I'm gonna run her for 8. She's running now. Get her for a steal. If you need her, she's running though. But yeah, little Dolce & Gabbana skirt. This is what the back looks like. The waist is, what did I say? It was like 15 to almost 18, so very stretchy in the waist. But yeah, super cute. Again, I feel like this could be maybe a runway piece. I'm not sure. I haven't looked her up, so if anyone Google like image reverse searches her, let me know. But she has a lot of cutie pieces, and she does have their OG like D&G tag that's like this one, not the other one. You know what I'm talking about. The girls that know. But yeah, she's so cutie. She's a really good little Dolce & Gabbana piece. And if you actually have a man that you love, girl, or a woman, who cares? This would be so sexy to wear. A little lingerie bra. Bella. Thank you, Diva. Thank you so much. I love a sexy little Dolce moment. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you. Good grab. I know. See, those are the things, Morgan, tell me. Well, you do market, so I feel like you would. Do you look things up sometimes? Like I have a bad habit on Whatnot about not looking things up. Like some of the things that I've sold, you like the person will message me and be like, "Oh my God, did you know this is da 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 da?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't, girl." Which again, if you gotta chalk it up to the game. You gotta chalk it up to the game. Yes, Betsy Johnson I also like barely sell because I love them. I used to have 2 Betsy dresses, but honestly they're so hard right now to start collecting that like I feel like unless you were like getting lucky a few years back before they blew up and like could find the other dresses, now even my thrift stores like tax anything. It could be like Betsy Johnson like slip dresses that are just the intimate ones. And they're not necessarily valuable and they're like $30 at my thrift. It's very crazy. Okay, Divas, do we want more lace? Are we in more of like a lacy, sexy moment? What the hell? Girl, they try it. Seriously. Like so bad. That's what I'm saying. Okay, see how cute this would be on though, you guys? Okay, so she does obviously stretch, but she'll fit like a little baby doll dress. It's almost like a little tank t-shirt dress, but guys, she's so sexy. She has lace on the bottom. Shut the front door. And then I love when it's truly like a lace panel over and under dress. Okay, we can do tops. We can do tops. Like, look how pretty. Okay, this is from the brand Liberty Love though, marked to medium. I'm gonna run this one first. We'll do tops. I'm gonna run this one first and we will do the tops. That was getting some vibrato there. Okay. Okay. She's like a true medium. 17, you guys, to 21. Medium to large. Medium to large for the divas. Medium to large if you need her. She's running this beautiful, like, baby doll lace dress. Again, also if you're a corporate baddie, I feel like this would be really beautiful too. Or if you're just like a sexy fall girl, like this with boots, I feel like would be cute and a leather jacket. Or even with a little kitten heel. Yes. You get the vibes. Girl, this is a good pickup. This was a true Celiana. I also feel like this is so rich girl coated with the lace. This is very me. This is a very me outfit. Thank you, Diva. Thank you, Diva. It's getting to the part where I'm like singing every other word, you guys. So I'm sorry if it's it's going to get weirder from here. I can feel it. Yes, I love it. Velva's hitting. I know. Okay, that's my also side tease. I genuinely feel like I could be a crazy good singer. I don't know. I don't know. No, wait, you actually got it, girl. I love them. I still avidly use it. Like, that's what I used today. I love it so badly. I love it so bad. Okay, I have tops. Let's do some tops. This is handmade, just not by me. It is a little baby doll. Is that the double one? Yes, girl. It lasts forever, and they're like relatively inexpensive. But I want to say that and the brush together was like 50 something dollars, and it's so easy to use. I like makeup and skincare or whatever, but you guys, I hate having to buy all these products. Like, if you know me, I'm like, I need less is more. I want to use like 4 products to get ready. I don't want to use a crazy like amount. Okay, baby doll, little yellow moment. Again, you guys, this is like a hand constructed like top. I'll take her measurements, but like she's like made by hand. Like she's a handmade girl. She's a handmade girl. It blends so well on a lot of skin tones and like skin types too. Because I have dry skin, and sometimes like certain concealers and things like that will just not blend well. And I feel like people don't guess that I have dry skin. I have very dry skin, so I be lathered on the oils and the creams, girl. But yeah, this is probably best, I would say, you guys, for a size small to medium. She does have a little zipper right here down the back, and you can see she like zipped all the way. Hi, Diva. Hi, Diva. I'll take her pit to pit, and then we will run her. God, she's so cute. Dude, I'm telling you, like, they are such good sticks. Okay, true size medium, y'all. Pit to pit is 18. Max 18 pit to pit. So I would say like 17 to 18. So a true size medium. This little butter, am I okay? This butter yellow baby doll top. Butter yellow baby doll top. She's handmade. Such a beautiful, literally, such a beautiful little like ruched moment. It's almost gonna fit like a corset, you guys, because again, she does not have a lot of stretch and she's true satin. And she does zip down the back. But yeah, she's crazy. This is cute. Y'all are asleep. This is like buttery and sexy. And for the fall, I don't know what. Yellow is still in. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, guys, I have like 2 more tops that are a little more fall oriented. This one again was going to go in the Desperate Housewives. Let me fix this strap really quick. The Desperate Housewives edit, because I feel like Edie Britt wore a lot of little cutesy tops like this, but we're recentering. We're recentering our vibes, girls. So we will have better tops. Do you guys ever get like that? Like sometimes I think it's the Sagittarius in me. Hi. That's like, you know what? I'm gonna change everything about my life this week. Like, goodbye. We're restarting from nothing. Like, burn it all down. Bye. I'm like, let's start from zero. Okay, she is a baby doll top, obviously. Oh my god. Literally, I'm like, okay, and suddenly I want to cut everyone off in my life and literally start from zero. Goodbye. Like it is, I'm like, is this delusion? Is this delusion? I'm like, what's going on? Suddenly I need to move. I need to move. I need to like literally get rid of all my belongings. I need to sell everything. Like suddenly I have 0 attachments. This is actually for real the Libra in me. It's like once the scales feel unbalanced, follow me here. Once the scales feel out of balance, you guys, as a Libra, I am like, nope. The only way to feel more balance is to clear the scales. Like, I'm like, clear everything. I'm not attached to anything. I'll sell anything. I'll get rid of stuff. Like, I need to move. Yes, everything in my apartment has to go. I'm not replying back. I'm like, you know what? I'm deleting things. Like, I think it's a good energy. Like, I'm not overly attached to a lot, which I think air signs get a bad rap for. Air is everywhere. There's no attachment. But that's a blessing in disguise. Not in love. I'm like, I am still single. Guys, please just don't. I'm like, I'm clearly losing it. So just enjoy me today. This is just what you have. You're getting what you can get today. I'm sorry. I love being unattached. Me too. I love being an air sign because I do think that's a blessing. I feel like a lot of people struggle with attachment and struggle with like knowing when to leave something or like knowing when it's not suiting them or just letting people take her as she is. Thinking about God. Like letting people just kind of go sometimes. And I will say as an air sign, it's kind of a blessing and a curse that I feel like it's a blessing that we can release and let go. And again, air is everywhere, is fluid. Air does not hold down. Where I get into trouble, exactly like Morgan is saying, is I have a Leo Venus and a Leo Mars. And pretty much all my other placements are fire. An Aries moon, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Jupiter. No. I'm sorry. An Aries and my Saturn's in Aries. My Jupiter's in Capricorn, which I do feel. I feel like I'm very pragmatic. But yeah, Air is everywhere. There's no attachment. It's just true. It's sad. But I will say the Leo placements, my Leo, Venus, and Mars is like, bitch, you better be obsessed. I can really struggle with being possessive, like, especially over people I've dated, because I've been in two very long relationships. I feel like I'm a very possessive. If I'm your girlfriend, like we're like this, you know. I've never had a simple relationship where like y'all go into these situationships. I don't know what that is. Okay, I've never had a situationship. I don't know what that is. As a Libra, even I'm like, I can't relate. It's either you're like my man, my man, my man, my man, or I don't know you like that. Like I'm like, or we just like dated. But some people like, well, we were on and off for a year. What? What does that even mean? Because if you're not kissing the ground that I walk on, what are we doing here? Much less for like a year. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know. It's not for everyone. But I'm telling you, once I am done, it's sad. It's like and that's hard. I feel like Aquarians will get that too. Aquarius is, in my eyes, like the most earth kind of like air sign because they're very practical and pragmatic. But if an Aquarius cuts you off, it's over forever, for real. Aquariuses can be kind of cold. And that comes from just having a lot of Aquarius friends. But I really respect it, like truthfully. I don't have any water in my chart either. A lot of people ask me that. I don't have any water in my chart. And I think that's why, period. Wait, Holly, are you an Aquarius? I didn't know that. I think that's why I don't have like I'm somebody who really intellectualizes my emotions, which is really hard. Like I'm actively working on that. To be transparent now, girls, I'm like actively working on that now as a 28, 29-year-old because I really would before. Just like yes. Oh, February Aquarius too. My friend Andrew's birthday is February 1st. T. And Karen's February 3rd. I love that. A lot of Aquarius is in the chat. I attract a lot of air signs and fire signs, you guys. This does not surprise me. And Capricorns, weirdly enough. It's like air signs, fire signs, Capricorns. And Scorpios. Scorpios are very, I attract a lot of Scorpios too. Interesting. What do we know about Virgos? I love a Virgo. I will say my mom's a Virgo. My best friend Max is a Virgo. I just don't think it is. I was gonna say Allie's a Scorpio. I don't know. I could not date a Virgo. I don't know. Virgos can be very like even in my mom. Who else are other Virgos that I know? Because I'm trying to think about all of them at once. Um, I don't know. Virgos are hard. Yes, controlling's like a good word. They are not very adaptable. This is how I want to say. They're not very adaptable typically as people. And that just doesn't drive well. As a Libra, Sagittarius, like I can be so adaptable. If it doesn't go to plan, like I can get pissed off, but it's like, and on to the next. You know what I mean? Like, and on to the next thing. They're not like that. A Virgo is going to be like, why didn't the plan work? Why didn't the plan work? Oh my God. So it didn't go to plan. Oh my God. Now I'm stressed that it didn't go to my plan. Well, why didn't it go to plan? I can't do all that. I'm not doing the mental gymnastics. Like it didn't work. Let's on to what we need to do to make it work. So yeah, Virgos can be tough. Again, if you have a Virgo man, let me know. Let me know and see how it works out. I don't know a lot of Virgo men. I do think my friend Max would be like a good like boyfriend to somebody, just not me. I feel like we have very like our personalities would clash if we dated. We always say that. Like it's like I feel like we would just you're not supposed to date the sign next to you. Like they call it your next door neighbor sign. So like Libra and Virgo, you shouldn't date like that. That's why I feel like it almost like skips one. Like Leo works better with Libra. Virgos work better with Sagittarius. Like you almost can skip a sign and it's like a little bit better. I would say Scorpios are really good with Capricorn. So they skip over, you know what I mean? So it kind of works like that. I'm with my next sign. I know you said that. And your husband is like fab. So guys, like maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about and it's actually all lie. What do I know? I don't even have a man. Can you guys tell me my period? Because like last week I'm like, bitch, I don't care about having a man. You know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. But sometimes I'd be getting lonely. I was talking to my friend while she was here. I'm like, oh, it is sad. Like Libras love partnership. You guys, I love being in a relationship. I am not the girl that's single that's like, oh my God, I love singledom. Like a man can't tie me down. I love being tethered. I love having like obviously a good man, like a solid man. But girls, I can't relate. And I don't think that's bad. I feel like that's a good thing. Like sometimes the girls nowadays, honey, don't get me started. But like sometimes I feel like it's almost like taboo if you admit that you're like, oh my God, I want a man. It's like, honey, it's fine to want a man. It's fine to like want community. That's normal. Please stop feeding into this rhetoric that like all men are evil and they're like gonna trap us and enslave us and they're all out to get us. Like, I don't believe any of that. I've actually started on TikTok, you guys, disliking those types of videos because I hate seeing all the crazy like dating advice. I can only imagine if I was in my early 20s and seeing all the shit that you see on TikTok now and still forming like what I thought about dating and men and stuff like that. It's like honestly a scary environment. Like, if you have a teenage daughter, please God, beware of like the stuff that she's seeing, because even with like Share 7 and Sprinkle Sprinkle and all this stuff, it's just like, ugh, when did it become so like transactional and like predicated on money, and like when did every man become evil and all these things? Like, yes, there's horrible men out there, trust me, but the crazy thing is we have a choice nowadays, women. Like, you get to pick, you know. Mm. Don't get me started. You guys know I get on my bandwagons because it does irritate me. Like, I feel like the girls really go in on TikTok sometimes. Yeah, I was explaining this to my friend, and I don't know if you're in the chat, Athena, love you. But we were having a talk, and we were kind of talking about like things like that. And at one point she said, well, I want to like make sure I don't recite it incorrectly. But at one point she basically was like, I will like my husband, the guy I'm looking for, even if I like really loved somebody, but they didn't have like a financial stability, like success. Maybe they're, they don't make a lot of money. Thank you, dear. I literally just filled them in a little bit and put some bra gel in. Like, I wouldn't go for him. And I was like, well, what if you loved him? What if like emotionally you guys were there, you're locked in, like you felt that way, could it be something that you work on? Maybe like he works on his life a little more or whatever. Like, some men you meet and they're in the hustle. Like, not every man is like where they want to be, especially it's like I'm 28, like unless I'm dating somebody 50, like you can't really expect them to be like, anyway. So she was just like, no, I wouldn't do it, whatever. And I think a lot of women are like that. Like, you would almost sacrifice deep emotional intimacy just because you maybe have some sort of an idea mentally of like financially what it needs to look like and what you want your husband to be. I don't know. I think that there's just a lot of conversation around that. And it is kind of scary and it is kind of sad because having dated somebody who was like very well off, like, money really doesn't buy you happiness. And I used to think when people said that, like, I know so many people, if I said that to them right now, they'd be like, oh, sure, but it would like make it better. Yes, money would make it better, but that's not what the saying is for. Yes, money can make you buy little things, but it doesn't buy happiness in the sense that it doesn't buy emotional intimacy. It doesn't buy health. It doesn't buy those things, vitality, like, I don't know, I don't think you can put those things before. And honestly, as somebody who used to like, in my past, I really cared a lot about like how much a man made, what he was doing, whatever. Now I'm like, as long as you're a generous man and you're ambitious, I feel like those things really could go farther, and I don't know, I'm not saying I want to broke you now, but I'm just saying, like, I think we kind of gotta give men grace. I think some women have there's somebody that I really love. His name's JLC on TikTok. But he always clocks that he says like all women, 100% of women want to date like the top 5%. And that's just not realistic. Like, and I think that that's true. Sometimes you're expecting like a man to have every single thing, me included. And I had to get really realistic with myself. Like, well, what is more important? If you want somebody who's just like super rich and takes care of you, that you could go back and have that. But if you want like true emotional connection where you feel like we're growing together and it's deepening and, all of those things, sometimes you do have to sacrifice. And I love when people say you can have everything you want in this life. You guys know I preach this, just not all at once, just not all at once. So you may find that man who's ambitious and generous, and he may be making 50K right now, and he may be 32, 35, and he may not be where he's going to be in his life, but he can be somebody you build with. And I just don't think a lot of women are willing to actually build with somebody. You want to build a man. You want a man that's going to build you and like take care of you. And that's sometimes where it falls off. Again, not every man is like that, like use discernment, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's gotten a lot, like the conversation has gone from, are you looking for a husband or are you looking for a trick? Like, I think some women are confused. I'm like, if you want a husband, that's different than like you wanting someone who just like pays for everything and pays, your bills and you don't have to do anything. That is like a trick in my eyes. And I don't feel like there's a lot of quality men. If the man is looking at you like that, you need to run because I feel like he does not really value you. I think that there's like a scary mentality of girls who are like, I want him to pay for anything. I don't want to do anything. But like, think about why a man would be willing to do that. Power, control, like that's not love. That's scary. How do we always get onto these like random topics? And then someone will put in the chat like long sleeves, and I'm like, sorry, girl, I know we be yapping. But there are better things to substitute than him being a good man. Exactly. 1000%. 1000%. You have to grow with somebody. And honestly, like, No man is gonna be like 100% literally. They'll be like, shut up and stop talking. It's so funny. I'm like, oops, sorry. But it is true. I think a lot of people don't want to build. And I see that. And it is sad as a woman because I also think sometimes it in my eyes it goes to like a lack of belief that you can have that in yourself. I know I will always be wealthy, whether it is me by myself as a fucking 50-year-old woman with beans and my other cats, or I'm with my beautiful husband and my family. Like I because I decided that for myself, that I was willing to work hard for what I wanted out of my life, whether it came with a man and a husband or not. I think a lot of women will wait for a man to save them. And I think that's the most invaluable advice you could get as a woman. No one's coming to save you. So if you want savings, if you want to be a millionaire, like you be that by yourself. But a lot of women marry into wealth or think that they can only attain those things if they have a man or a man that does it and then will help you. And that's just it's so ass backwards. And I feel like as you start to believe that, especially if you're younger and you're malleable and you're on TikTok, like it's too much. Like I'm like scared. If I had a teenage daughter nowadays, girl, amen. Like if I had a teenage daughter nowadays, bitch, I would be snatching that TikTok and disliking all of those. Cause some of the men advice you get is just like bananas. Like, I'm sorry, this girl posted a story time about getting like he came to my first date and he didn't bring this, that, and the third, or like he bought me a Chanel on the first date. If a man brought a Chanel back to my first date, I would be weirded the fuck out because you don't know me. You now are trying to get something from me. That's why you're giving me a gift. Like, it's so weird. Why would you spend thousands of dollars on a stranger like that? Like, you're a trick. It's weird. Why would you want that as a boyfriend? I don't know. So, again, a lot of it I feel like has to come with like you and what you want and what you're accepting and like reading through the bullshit. But like as a girl, I've also been that girl too that was like thought flashy things and gifts and like a man spending money on you meant anything. A man spending money on you means nothing. Literally. Literally. Oh my God. Nothing. My ex, although he was like very well off and does good and da 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 da, he didn't buy me anything until like almost 3 years of dating him. And like in hindsight, now I feel like I understand why. And he just said, like, I felt like I really wanted to set a precedent that like that's not what to expect from me. I'm not the boyfriend that's just like out here to like pay your life and do those things. And I really respected it. But I think a lot of bitches would have been like, oh my God, well, you're rich and you don't do, you're not doing XYZ. Like, you own all this and you're not going to buy me that. That's not the point. That's not why you should be with somebody. And honestly, I think if that's your priorities, you need to check like them at the door, girl. Exactly. And gifts can be so many things. I think I saw this one girl post about her not going on coffee dates and everybody was like shitting on her on TikTok, which you guys know I only go on dinner dates. I'm not a coffee date girl either. And I feel like it was a really big reiteration of you accept the standards that you want. So what you may expect, somebody else may not expect. And I do think that's important. Like just go find your kind of mutual, equally yoked match. Like if you want to do coffee date things, do that. If you want to go to dinner, do that. You could be a wife tank. Literally. Exactly. And exactly. So it's also like my friend asked me, I think this is also a big one. If you, if your husband proposed to you with a ring that you didn't like, would you say no? No. No. Because if the right man proposes to you with a rubber band, you should say yes. Like, if my perfect man proposed to me with a fucking stick, I would be like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, perfect. Hopefully, this is a gag. Is there a ring? But like, you're not gonna be like, no, oh my God, like this isn't it. And again, I feel like mentally, if that's where your mind goes, is like it's not this many carats or it doesn't look like that, you are not doing these things for the right reasons. Like reevaluate. Why do you want to get married? Why do you want to like you should be fine marrying this man barefoot in your home at 9 p.m. at night with your neighbor who got notarized the day before. Like or ordained the day before. I don't know. I think social media and all these things have put so many stipulations, and you guys, this is like even a lot of reframing that I've done in my own mind. Like if you really think about social media and how it's influenced, like even the wedding sphere, obviously it's its own industry. Like they make money off of you having these big ass elaborate weddings. It's crazy how much we expect, even down to proposals. Like she was like, I would never want to be proposed to here or there. And I'm like, again, I think that there's certain things, sure. I don't want to be proposed to on like a holiday or like at somebody else's wedding or something crazy. But like I don't know. I think sometimes we're a little bit unrealistic. Like the average guy doesn't have $50,000 to spend on a wedding. Like much less your dream. Like we kind of need to get more realistic about these things. Like I don't know. I think a lot of girls are a little bit jaded because of what they see. And it's like, unless you're marrying a super, super crazy wealthy person or like into a wealthy family, it may not be that way. And that's fine. As long as you love this person, like get married now and in a decade, you could redo your wedding. You could do, like, I don't know. I think, again, it comes down to like you deciding you deciding like what's most important. And to me, what was most important or what is most important is like emotional depth, intellectual depth, and just wanting to build together. I do think a man should pay on the first date for sure. I also think it's just like a show of interest, you know? I'm fine with as you're dating somebody, like I don't think a man should pay for every single date all the time. Would I love that? Yes. But like even me with my ex, I would like pay for dates or like I would leave it a tip if he paid for a date. And I think that's a really cute way to do it too. Like I don't think your man should expect you to pay 50-50 exactly. And again, I think it depends on how much you make. I am like much more of the ethos. It depends on how much you make. Like if your man makes significantly more than you, he should pay a majority of the bills. If you make significantly more as the woman, you should pay a majority of the bills. Like I don't think it has to do with gender at all. It's literally a partnership. Like marriage is a partnership. So thinking that one person is going to or should carry the financial, emotional, sexual, whatever weight of a relationship is dumb. Like I don't think in any way, whether it's the man or the woman, it should never be held by one person. I'm sorry. Okay, Y2K ho, I know. I know. I'm like you're here. I'm telling you I will always have somebody in the chat that humbles me. Wedding tues around. Oh my god, I want an intimate wedding too. I agree. Also, Michelle, like I feel like a lot of people are the same way. Like I feel like a lot of people like your man would just know your ring or like the things that you want, you know? Okay, this is a little what is her thing? Flora Narcous is the brand. That's her brand. She is lined, you guys, in the top. Thank you. Literally, Fern. Literally. I would love that. Oh my god. I would love to have like a show. Honestly, kind of like the Drew Barrymore show. I just love yapping. She has these cutie rosettes, you guys. It's all of this gorgeous mesh. And again, unlined in the back. You guys know I love a back tie. And the best part about her is she is obviously lined in the top, so you can't see any titties. But she's new with tags, girlies. She's actually never been worn. So she does have her OG tag right here on her too. Yes, straps are adjustable too. And you guys, I like still yeah. Cuz at the end of the day, I love a good show, but I do love to yap too. And then again, she pulls. So I'm going to take her pit to pit, you guys, but she is a cutie little baby doll moment and she does have this little like lace under bust vibe. I just love the rosette. I love it all. Um but yes, you guys. I feel like you could thrift a lot for your wedding. Like I don't think a lot has to be too crazy. You guys, I want my wedding to literally be, I would be happy if my man was like, let's go get fucking courthouse married. You guys know I want my Vivian Westwood dress, vintage Vivian Westwood satin, corseted, like, you know the vibes. And I just want beautiful wedding photos. And then, babe, take me on a vacation for like 2 months. Like, I don't need any wedding. I'm very non-traditional. I'm like, I'll have like a dinner party. I would love to celebrate with people, but I don't need anybody seeing me read my vows to my husband where I'm profusely crying and he's crying. I'm gonna cry like a baby. I'm gonna cry like a baby when I get married or propose to. Like, don't the people that have their parents and like their families at the proposal, power to you guys, because I would be so ugly crying. Like, please God, just let it be me and him, because I don't need people to see that. I don't need to see me scream and cry. Okay, guys, 15 to 18 on the bus for here. So she's a small, could fit up to a size medium, you guys. Small to medium on her. For my girl, next run. Small to medium girls. Again, she has the rosette and she is completely lined in the bust, but she's unlined everywhere else. Super cutie. And she is new with tags too. But yeah, such a cute little blouse. Best fit for a small to medium. Jenny, thank you, dear. Thank you, my love, for her. I know. You're so funny. You guys crack me the fuck up, for real. Okay, wait, Y2K. Oh, did you want me to pull something specific? Because I'm waiting for that one. Wait, I thought you were waiting for that one. Yes. Oh my god, no. Your daughter looks so cute. Oh, I wish my mom would thrift for me. My mom used to get me the ugliest Christmas gifts. You guys stop. Eventually, my parents, when I was like in 10th grade, just started giving us money for Christmas because my mom would get so upset, Virgo, that things didn't go to plan and we didn't like the gifts. Like, she once got me synthetic hair extensions. I digress. I digress. You guys understand by just the synthetic hair extension comment. Yeah, I said, okay, I'm gonna start getting my own gifts. Oh, wait, be loved online. That is so cute. Like Loki, that is really, really cute. Stop. I would love that. I think it's so cute when people already like have children, etc., and they're included in the proposal, or they're like included in the wedding, like to have your daughters like the ring bearer or the flower girl, or like if you already have a son to do that as like your ring bearer. So cute, like so sweet. Literally the cutest. Now me watching your TikToks, girl. I know, I already posted one today. I feel very ahead of the crowd. Okay, I'll show you guys the last few pieces that I really have. Or if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. Because I know, again, anytime I get to yammering too much, like, y'all come out and we'll be like, shut the fuck up and show us the clothes. And I respect it. Okay, guys, this is like a large. Oh, I would literally cry so hard. You guys, I am gonna be such an ugly, like, crier proposal. That's why I almost am like not, you know how some girls are like, my nails need to be done. I need to look like I want a cute proposal, but I know all that shit's gonna go to the wayside. Okay. My makeup's gonna be running down my face. I'm gonna be like, like, I don't know. I'm like, it might as well be at home because I probably shouldn't wear any makeup. This is March. Okay, you guys, I think this is a little dress. I believe this is a little slip dress because it seems to be like the same size as my dress now, which is so cutie. It's marked as size XL. I would say this is like closer to a large XL. So cute. Girl, thank you. She's a little Cynthia Rowley girl, which I love. I just love, she is also marked in XL, but again, I'll do the pit to pit, and I would say she's like in between, you guys. Oh, okay. That's on having satin hangers for real. Like, y'all all compliment them until like literally all the clothes fall off. Straps are adjustable too, but let me get her pit to pit. No, oh my God. Okay, so T, that's also part of it. You guys, I've had several friends that have not planned their proposals, but have like, and this is my worst fucking nightmare. If you can't do that as a man, it's like the men that pass out when their baby's born in the hospital. That shit pisses me off too. We've talked about that before. I don't know why that irks me, but like, your only goal right now is to stay awake. Like, I'm having the full baby. So don't, like, if my husband passed out, oh my God. Anyway, with the proposals, I don't like it. I've had several friends that have picked out their ring, basically picked out where they're going to get proposed. Get like, I don't know why that shit sends me into oblivion, you guys. I can't. I feel like you would almost know, but I need to be so surprised. I love surprises though. I know some people don't like surprises, but I love a surprise. I will give my ex this. He was so good at surprises. So I don't know. I think I can be surprised. I think I definitely could be, but I would like to have no idea. I don't want any say in my ring. I don't want to know. I don't want any of that. Like, I don't think that that should be my job as the woman. I want to be shocked. You need to plan all of it. Like, I want to be flabbergasted. But I'm also not, again, somebody that's like, it has to be so dramatic. Like, I used to really think, you guys, I wanted like a crazy proposal. Now I'm kind of like, oh my God, as long as, again, it's like cute and sentimental and intimate, like, I really don't care because I'm going to be crying. Oh, thank you so much, babe, for saying that. I feel like half the time I'm talking in like delusion and riddles, and just like I'm very opinionated. I think sometimes that turns people off. Being a decisive person or somebody who knows what they want can really turn people off. And oftentimes growing up, my Virgo mother would be like, "You are just so like direct," and I'm like, "It's true." Like, I think it's a good thing. But hey, that's so funny. I'm loving that my community on here loves it because sometimes I'm like, "Sorry, guys." Oh my God, Becca, wait, that's so cute though. That is literally so cute. There's no photographer. I do not like that. Yeah, I don't like a photographer really either. I don't know if I would want that 100%. I feel like I would be a little bit like, I don't know. I like, yes, I want them, but I'm also like, the photos are going to be ugly. Like, I'm going to be ugly crying. So we'll see. We'll see, girl. I feel like you have to have one, but I'm also like, we'll see. Because it gets rid of bad apples. Wait, what does? Mine was intimate. I love that. I think that's so cute. Oh, that's true, actually, honestly. And if you're more of a jewelry wearer, I'm pretty like plain when it comes to jewelry. You guys have seen the ring I want already. I do want a vintage ring. That's like the one thing. And my ex used to always say how intimidating that was because he's like, oh my God, like I feel like I have to find the perfect one. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, honestly, I just want a vintage ring. I want a ring with a story. I want a unique ring. I love a canary yellow diamond. I love sapphire, like my birthstone. So I just want something unique and I want a color. I've never wanted a ring that was like just a simple like regular diamond color. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm so picky about it. I don't know why. I just think it's so there's something cool. But what if it's haunted? I think there's something beautiful about like it having a story and living on. But yeah, he'll have to figure that one out. He'll have to figure that one out. Oh my God, no, I feel like knowing exactly what you want is so scary to so many people, girl. It scares off friends, it scares off men. I feel like people can be easily intimidated by somebody who really knows what they like and like will say what's on their mind. And honestly stand 10 toes down when they say it. So I've gotten used to that. Life can be very lonely for sure, but I do think it will weed out, especially with men. Like, clear the way, honey. We're making way for my husband anyway. Like, it's get step back so he can step up. Okay, I'm not ever like I've never worried about being too much for a man though. I'll be honest, and I think that's why I've really had great boyfriends. Like, I've never worried about being too much for a man or oh my god, does he like me? Like the worst relationship I was in, you guys, with the Scorpio who was a cheater for like less than a year it was the most insecure I was. And I, at the time, would remember thinking, like, is he mad at me? Is he this? Does he think this about me? I was so worried about what he thought about me instead of me worrying, like, do I even like this fucking man? And ever since I changed that, I feel like I've had such an amazing, I mean, my last relationship was wonderful. Like, I feel like I attracted such an amazing man because I was so worried about me and do I like him and what qualities do I want in a husband? And I wouldn't settle for anything less than that. And like a dad because I want kids. So, sometimes it's just that, and let him go. But again, that's the detachment. That's the detachment. A lot of people won't detach. If a man looked at you and was like, "Well, I don't want you. I'm sorry." It's almost like in your brain, you get upset that somebody doesn't want you, even though you don't really want him on paper. Like you really probably wouldn't want him on paper. So I think sometimes people just can't detach from that, or can't settle with the fact that maybe somebody doesn't like them, like they're not for you. You know, I'm okay with that. Oh my god, I scared myself. Capricorn. Oh my god, and a Cancer. That is such a cute relationship. The synastry, my long like exes. I love that energy. I love cardinal energy. As somebody who is a Libra Sun Aries Moon, I need a cardinal energy heavy chart. So I feel like that's why I get along with so many Capricorns. All of my closest friends have literal Capricorn stelliums. Like I need a bitch who will clock in, do what needs to be done. They take action, 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 action. And especially as a man, it's such an attractive quality. Like, I love that. He literally, oh my God, wait, Morgan, stop. Okay, maybe that's going to happen for me. Girl, you never miss. Thank you, Diva. Also, hi, babe. I think that is so cute. Like my dad's a Capricorn. I will give him this though. He's kind of an unhealed Capricorn because I feel like my dad is still so like cynical and all of like some of the negative traits about Capricorns. Love him though, but he's very like he can be very cynical and almost like isolating. And Capricorns, I feel like when they're in that era are not always the best. But yes, I mean, we're working on it. We're working on it. But I do feel like I'll meet mine randomly. I have no idea where because again, I'm like in my home selling clothes and I just thrift a lot, but I think the right man will come eventually. Frankly, I'm not looking for a man right now, which is the beauty of it all. But I would be lying to say that I don't miss having a partner. I think partnership is beautiful. Just like I think marriage is beautiful. Like there's so many good pieces to it. Okay, guys, this slip dress that is sitting in front of me that I've been like wanting to measure for at least 15 minutes is 18 to 22 in the bust. 18 to 22. So she could fit, honestly, I would say a large up to an XL. If you're my size, this is would be perfect for you. Perfect for you. She is a mini dress. She's Cynthia Rowley. So similar to like what I'm wearing right now, but in all pink with black lace. But yeah, she's a really cute mini. Oh my god. Also, you guys, sorry my full boob fell out of it. But yeah, running out if you need her size large. Size large. Thank you, Jenny. Such a cutie. This is such a good dress, dude. I don't. Let me look at like sequined or polka dot. Please hold. 18. Thank you, girl. Um, sorry, girls. I don't want to miss your comments. Yes, thank you, Diva. Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than like some of the unhealed signs. You're just kind of like, I know. Oh wait, Jenny. Oh my God, I will meet him when I mean like get my mail or something, right? I don't know. I think about it often. I journaled this last night, you guys. Do you ever think about if you're a single girl like me? Sometimes I just think about him almost in theory. Like, I wonder what my husband's doing right now in the world. I wonder where he lives in the world. I wrote in my journal, I wonder if he's happy, like in his life. I wonder if he's happy with himself, like who he is as a man. So yeah, it's not that I necessarily, and I feel like some people are so unhealed when it comes to that conversation. Like, I have one friend that was like, oh my God, like, you think about that all the time. Sorry that I think about who my future partner will be. It's not like I'm sitting here like, where is he? I'm trying to find him. I'm just like, are you happy as a person? You know, are you working towards something? Like, look at me in my life and what I'm building. I wonder where he's at in his life and like what he's doing, you know? It's very interesting. It's so crazy to think how you'll meet somebody and like where you'll meet them. And again, like My husband right now could fully be like married to somebody else. Like that's the crazy part. And we just don't know. But life is such a butterfly effect that you really don't know. You know, or when I take about or when you take it for your car maintenance. Ooh, very true. A little mechanic slay. A little sexy mechanic vibe. Okay. And I'm like, where have you been? Wait, so you met him at your store just randomly. That is so freaking cute. Oh, I'm jealous. Okay. Somebody asked about beading, etc. I don't really have anything crazy beaded. I have, like, for example, because you also asked me about sequins. I do have this dress, but it's not in a large, extra large, Diva. That's my only thing. She is a like sequin front, gorgeous moment. Like, look at this, like you guys. She's almost like a fairy. Like, there you go. Hem, absolutely crazy, but again, she is closer to, I would say, a size small. I want to say she's marked a size 5. Yeah, she's so sexy, you guys. It's very like deep V vibes. Deep V vibes. Like so good. And then this is what the back looks like. Here, I'll run her for you. You guys can get her for a steal. For Ocho. Ocho. She's so cute, seriously. Like I'm telling you, this dress is just I actually bought this for me because you guys know again I'm delusional. So I'm like I saw a size 5 and said I can definitely make this work. I could not, as you can see with how small it is, but hopefully you can get the vibes. You guys, it's so like ruched and sexy. And then the bottom is like almost a fairy. Here's a better look at the hem. It has a satin pleat in the front and in the back. So it's just very, very like sexy, very beautiful. And it does have this like satin little sequin moment. I know she's so sexy. This is what the back looks like too. So she is backless, obviously lined here. This is from B Darlin, y'all. B Darlin paper tag. Her pit to pit. This is what the back would look like too. Let me show it this way. There you go. So like super cute ruche, and then obviously she is so good, dude. I know. I feel like people sleep on B Darlin sometimes. I don't know why, because they do really be hitting. Okay, divas. This is true size small, like a 15 to 17 fit to pit. If you need her, she's a true size small. If you need a gorgeous dress, again, very, very like sexy long dress, true size small. Could be worn a lot of different ways, but you're gonna get her for a steal, darling. Because honestly, she's so good. So sexy. She just deserves a night out. Again, I was like kind of delusional. Thank you, my love. And first purchase. Welcome, Diva. First purchase. I've been getting so many of you guys in my show, so thank you so much. Wherever you come from, TikTok, my dreams, my For You page. Wait, can someone tell me? Am I when you come on the For You page? Is it called the For You page on here? Who even fucking knows, guys? My hair. Why? I'm gonna rewatch this live back, and it's like my hair is literally gonna get progressively worse every 30 minutes. Like, what is happening? Okay. Anyway, when you see on the For You page or whatever, like on here, what do you call it on here? Thank you, Diva. The explore page, whatever. Am I at the top of the Y2K category? Somebody the other day was like, "Oh, I had to dig for you." What? I'm like, are they hiding my show? Are they punishing me? Or am I at the top? Like whenever if I'm live right now? Okay, when I'm okay, cool. Because I was getting worried. I was like, wait, am I like down in the dumps right now? I'm trying to figure it out, but hey, I think I'm like still kind of up. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Because I was like, oh my God, am I getting punished? Normally, I was at the top, which is good. So maybe that's a bad. I know. I need somebody that like just followed me almost. Pretty Little Fits. I don't do any promos, my love. You came on for you, but I wasn't following yet. So, okay, cool. Period, period, period. Thank you so much for letting me know. Let me follow you too, babe. Be loved online thrift. Okay, you guys, let me show you like a few little items, and then I probably will be for the day of selling, but we can just yammer because you guys know I'm a yapper. Okay, my size larges. I do have this paper tag Fredericks of Hollywood baby doll. This is what she looks like. She's marked a 1X, but she is a little bit, I would say, okay, cool. Okay, period. I was getting worried, you guys. I would say she's like a little bit smaller. Like this is closer to a size large for me. But you can see it's like a little baby doll cut moment. So she'll be really sexy on. A little baby doll top. I love the blue too. I felt like the blue was such a vibe. Here's what the sleeves look like. So she is a full little long sleeve girl. She kind of has a wide sleeve like that. So cutie. Any more small? I do have some size small stuff. Yes. I'll show size small next. Okay, this is best fit, you guys, for a size large up to an XL. If you need her, she's running. She's a true baby doll top, and she does have like the hemline in the front and the back. Again, I feel like the hanger is not giving her a run for her money, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Bella, thank you so much, my love. I know, isn't this cute? I felt like it was really cute. Thank you, Diva. I really was excited about that one too. I love a good like blue. But you guys, tomorrow I'm trying to go ham for you. I really am. I'm gonna try to thrift for like at least 8 hours. If you know. You know, I like almost never go to the bins. I'm gonna try to go to the bins because now school's back in session. School's back in session. So I'm hoping the bins are not a fucking disaster. We'll see. If you guys are curious about the Dallas bins, is half off on Thursday? Wait, why, Morgan? They're having so many random sales lately. Okay. I saw that they're also doing a I think Thrift Giant, right? Okay, I was gonna say I saw that they were doing like a what is it, like dog day or like something random. Something random. But yeah, the kids have been so bad at our and I'm assuming they're like high school kids at our bins here in Dallas if you live in the Dallas area or in like DFW. I've yet to do the Fort Worth one. So if anyone lives in Fort Worth and you've been to those bins, please let me know if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area. But yeah, they should be back in school. The last time I went, I already posted a video on TikTok. So if you want to see live footage, go watch it. It was crazy though. There were so many people. It was like overwhelming. And like y'all know I don't care about filming in person, but guys, I was like that makes so because I feel like one everyone was staring at me. I'm like, why are you guys staring? I'm just trying to be a little fly on the wall in the back and like make my little videos, you know? It just gets so overwhelming and I can't do it. But I'm gonna brave it again. Now that school's in session, I'm gonna make another video and we'll see tomorrow morning what it's giving. Okay, wait, Michelle, I know. I feel like the last video you posted, it didn't look crazy at your bins either. I know Michigan, I feel like you guys have a little bit better odds, but like even here, ours is so huge and it still feels so overwhelming because there's so many people. Family Thrift Outlet in Fort Worth. Oh my God. Okay, so T, I have gone there. It is good. This is the thing. I don't go there anymore because they don't organize the clothes by anything. Like I'm talking kids' clothes, like men's clothes and women's clothes, just all mixed together. And I started to notice that a lot of their clothes are really damaged. So though you're getting the clothes for literally, guys, that is like the dirt cheap. Like if you live in DFW, Family Thrift Outfit, they have like 25-cent clothing days, 50-cent clothing days. But I've noticed the quality was bad. Like I had to kind of do a lot of repairs. But again, not bad. Like you can get clothing for very cheap. That was the cheapest cost of goods in Dallas Fort Worth that I've seen. Was Family Thrift Outlet. Say that 10 times fast. Oh my god. A consignment store closing yesterday. That sounds fabulous. I would love to do like a store closing or like something like that. I really, you guys, I'm manifesting me getting into these like wealthy older women's closets. I'm like, let me consign via my platform. I would love to come shop your closet and I will sell the items. But I sell the younger kids. Yeah, dude. Ours, so my bins in Dallas doesn't allow children, which is good. Like, it's not, you can't come if you're less than 16. So I think it's a lot of high schoolers, but like, you'd be shocked even at the amount of like older people, and just like resellers that are there. It's very busy, which is even busier than Miami. I think that's what surprised me. But yeah. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go again. We'll see. I cannot wait though to see. Ashley, you're having a show to like show us what you got there because I'm so gagged. I want to go to one of those like store closings or something. I'm so sad that I couldn't go to the one in LA that like Steph and like Mel and all the girls were talking about. I was so jealous that they got to go do that just because I want to see everything in the store too. Like I've not seen so much Y2K stuff like that. I feel like I find very sporadic things, but like a whole store of it is so interesting. Yes, girl, Morgan. Me too, but Morgan, the bitches are camping here in Dallas. Okay, saw a girl's video on TikTok. Why was she out there at 5 a.m.? To camp? I'm like, oh my God. To be fair though, she did get a pair of Roberto Cavalli heels for $20. So maybe my ass needed to go back out and needs to be camping as well. Okay. I can't even get one. I was gonna say, I feel like the rag houses in DFW, like you can't find shit. You guys, I've been so deep in Reddit. When I tell you, like, I'm a resourceful ass bitch. I'm not really somebody who will ask for a ton of help. I feel like that's a Libra thing. I will like try to find the answer, Google, get on Reddit, get on Twitter. When I tell you I found almost nothing about Dallas Fort Worth rag houses, I've seen some in Houston, but like I can find almost nothing when it comes to wholesale supply here in person. Because I'd rather come here in person and pick out the clothes if I was to do wholesale, y'all. It's so hard. It's like so hard. But a lot of it will be Chloe. Oh my God, dude, I cannot wait. You're Chloe and his mom were on. And suddenly I came, dude, I want to camp too. I will say though, I do think that estate sales you can find good shit, but you have to one be first in line and two here they're kind of expensive. Like in Orlando was the best estate selling I've ever had because people sold such like cheap things. Nothing was more than like $10 in someone's house. You know what I mean? Here it's like very, very high. Certain estate sellers, I feel like, are very, like, they know how to price the items up. And now they know that more resellers are coming, so I feel like they just do price the items up. But yes, I know. Oh my God, Morgan, the last estate sale I was in, if you guys remember this vlog, the one that I got the beautiful leopard print stool, it's the last estate sale vlog that I posted. Sister, hit my line because I'm actually gonna go to Oklahoma soon. One, to go to the bins, and two, just to go to their thrifts. Like I feel like the farther you go out, the better. But in that estate sale vlog, why was I almost fighting with this fucking bitchy man? Because he got there. Obviously, there was a Roberto Cavalli purse, like you know all the pictures. Everybody can see the estate sale picture, so I'm like, okay, fine. But in my mind, I'm going to the closet. I'm going to get that Roberto Cavalli bag for my bitches. Why was that man in front of me in line? I'm talking like, and this is no shade, no tea to him. You can look however you want to look and get however you want to get. Why are you like a military dad cap wearing like older man running to the closet, snatch the purse? The purse is like on a hanger like this. Immediately snatches the purse. I was like, I'm like standing there like this with my stool, and he just looked at me, and I was just like, oh. I said, "Are you gonna buy the bag?" And he was like, "Yeah, fine, Diva, enjoy it." And Diva, enjoy it. But I'm like, I know you're gonna resell it, which fine, I was gonna resell it too. But it pissed me off. I'm like, oh, not you running to it first. So yeah, the men are onto it. And honestly, you guys, even on TikTok, I have had, I would say like 4 or 5 different t-shirt bros tell me that because they've seen the videos on Whatnot and how big the Y2K category goes, like how much people sell, they're like thinking about selling women's. Like I'm not, it's only been a handful now, 3 or 4, but even then I'm like, what? And I just said, I was like, well, I sell Y2K because that's what I enjoy, that's what I wear. I'm not just gonna like start doing t-shirts. It's also like you kind of have to know. Like I feel like you have to be in the know of what sells in some ways. But yeah, I was very surprised by that. I'm like, oh, so y'all really are starting to realize like, okay, there's money to be made. Fuck the t-shirts. I'm gonna start selling Y2K tops and stuff. But yeah, I've noticed that here in Dallas too, honey. You go line up at the estate sales. There's a lot of people that just are ransacking the closets for that. I'm like, oh, I was in a big article now that the t-shirt boys are running. Yeah. That is weird though. That's so weird to me. Again, you could decide and be whatever seller you want, but I'm gonna level set with you guys. To do this consistently, to show up on shows and have personality, have fun, and believe in the clothes, I feel like I would not be able to sustainably do it if I didn't like sell things that I liked, you know? Like if I was just selling things just to sell them, it would be very unenjoyable just to be live. Like, I don't know. I don't, but maybe again, that's like my personality. I feel like it would be unsustainable because then you really are just clocking in. Like, I don't feel like I really clock in to go to work. Half the time I'm like live for 4 hours and I'm like, oh my God, I've just been sitting here like yapping with you, girl. Like that's what makes it enjoyable though. So I feel like if I had to do it and it was like I'm just moving weight and I'm just selling just to sell and like get things out and make as much money, you know, I don't know. It's interesting, but I have had like t-shirt bros message me about it and message me on my what I make like in a show videos and stuff like that and say like, okay, I might start trying to be in the category. They also said that the viewership on Whatnot for men's vintage is a lot lower. Like one of the guys was like, I only see typically on average the viewership is like at 1.2K to like 2K views, whereas Y2K for the women's side always seems like it's like at 4K, 5K of people coming in. So he said it seems like it takes him a lot longer because he said he'd been doing it for a year for that like specific guy. So I don't know. Maybe they're just not having as much viewership. I don't know. Does anybody watch like the t-shirt bros? I actually never go outside of our category, but I do want to start. Let me get my necklace together. I do want to start because I feel like it would be good to, you know, just perceive like what other people are doing. Yeah, no, I will actually fight a man at the thrift store. If you're like looking, I see men all the time looking through the dresses, looking through this, looking through that. Get the fuck out of here, okay? If it's something that I would wear, fine. If you're just like reselling it to resell, like I don't get mad at Sam or the people that clock in. But yes, sometimes I'm like, okay, we really can't have anything, girls. And that's when I'm like, I need to find like once this is actually like a story to the gods, girls. When I was at the Miami bins, shout out to the Miami bins because they really are so good. If you live in Miami or near Miami, bitch, go to those bins. They are so good. Unmatched. The best bins that I've been to. You found so many good things. But I found a Bape hoodie once, and I'll never forget the t-shirt bros being like, I'm like, yeah, girl. And she's coming home with me, okay? I'm not giving you the Bape hoodie. And we both know what this is. And I don't even sell men's vintage. I sold it on eBay. But like, our on Depop, I think. It was on Depop. But yeah, so sometimes you kind of get your lick back. And I felt like that was me getting my lick back on them. I was like, yeah, fuck you guys, actually. Because they were never nice to me at the Bins in Miami. I don't know how some of y'all make the Bins friends. My Bins people have never been nice to me like that. That's why I don't be viewing their shows. No, seriously. I've heard that it is kind of rude. You know what I mean? You just have to start getting a wholesaler because the stores are full of men. I will say, I don't like, I'm very 50-50 on wholesale, you guys. I'm not against it, but I have such a big problem with like giving up the control of me picking every piece because I create the collections based on shows or zodiacs or like things within my mind or things that I'm curating on Pinterest and like ideas. It's so hard for me to relinquish the control of like what I'm going to get. I'll also be honest with you, like this is obviously a business at the end of the day. And in wholesale, you can't 100% unless you're going to do a hand pick. I can't dictate what they send me. And there's inevitably going to be things that you just don't believe in, but like I have already paid for them, so I'm forced to sell them. And I don't like that. I like now I can pick everything. And although it takes longer, like I believe in everything that I purchase and I will sell it because I believe in it. I just think that when you do the wholesale route, and I think a lot of people lie when they say they whole pick it. I said what I said. I said what I said. I do think some of you are lying. Clock that T. But that's none of my business. Do what you want to do. Do what works for your business. You know, I love to just hand select, but trust me, I've had to realize then that until I either have somebody that like works with me that I trust that like will also be sourcing, like we're in different locations, my business will stay at like a relative thing. And that's fine. Like I wish sometimes I think with whatnot, it's like my goal is not to be like the richest bitch alive. I want to diversify my income. I'm like, I want to get paid from social media, get paid from whatnot. And I think that that is more of like a slow and steady growth. So I don't know. I feel like in the long run that will help me, but I do know that like some people just do wholesale and they like don't source by themselves at all. Like, and that works for them. Some people do a mix of it all. I do want to try wholesale at one point. I think I'm just scared because I don't want to get shit I don't like and I don't want to pay for shit that I don't believe in. You know what I mean? If anyone has wholesale tips, let me know. Or is like in that same boat. I know. I feel like sourcing is the best part of the job. Sourcing and being live are my favorite parts. Obviously, like shipping is annoying and whatever, like cleaning the clothes, having to fix anything, like whatever. But I love making content. I love being live. And I feel like sourcing is just so fun. Like there's nothing like getting your like goodie piece where you're like, oh my God. See, I feel like that's not a bad idea. I have seen people do like overseas. Like I know Winnie, for example, Winnie the Grails, she actually does like hand pick. Like she hand picks every item. She actually like gets really good curated shit. I don't know. I think some people use it and I'm like, I feel like I can tell, but that's none of my business. Exactly. Like coffee and thrift, or like if you just want to be off one day and you don't have to work, it's just like fine. Morgan, I'm screaming. I know. Literally, when I first met Morgan, she was at work, but at the thrift as well. That was me though. Honestly, when I was working, my boss was cool too because he knew I did this as a job. So he would be like, "Yeah, as long as you're done with shit, like, like just keep your teams on your phone." You know what I mean? I know. Where is Winnie? Has anyone heard from her? I need to message her. Is it tomorrow? Okay. Because I'm like, wait, I feel like I haven't seen her live. I actually went to her profile the other day because I'm like, did I miss his show? And I think she maybe just scheduled one. But I love Winnie. There's so many people that like came up, I feel like at the same time as me. And I'm like so happy about that. Because I feel like again, they're very like just authentic. She doesn't usually handpick her items. Actually, you're a seller. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, even the fact that you have a relationship where like they know you well enough, I feel like again, I don't have that. So they maybe through Pinterest, but I have had like Fleek reach out to me to try to do something. Again, I'm not there yet. I don't think I'm ready to do a wholesale, or it would have to be like somebody that I'm like, okay, I trust your items. Like I know the shit that you get is good. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say I saw on Instagram should be like the tracking info for something, so I'm assuming. Um, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the wholesale route. Thank you for your advice, Y2K Fits though. But yeah, I'm not gonna go the wholesale route. I will keep hand sourcing until I die, at least for a little bit, and then eventually, again, you guys, I would like to be able to build up my brand strong enough to where people can trust me to come into their closets and collections, and more so want to consign with me. Like I would love to go that route, and that's why without giving you too much business advice, you have to decide what your business is going to be. My business, I would say, is more predicated on a brand. Like, I want people to buy because of me, the clothing curation, yes, but like me, my personality, what I'm building with it. And that may take longer, and I may not make as much money initially, and that's okay. But I hope with time, it's like a respected brand, and then eventually, you know, it grows from there. But yeah. To each their own, y'all. To each their own. Okay, wait. Somebody asked me about size small, and I'm so sorry, girl, that I've like ignored you. If you can't tell, I'm a yammer. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it is so fun, and I'm kind of sad I didn't do more in Miami. I did meet a really good connect there from like South Florida Queens. She did like West Palm Beach. She did Miami, Fort Lauderdale. But she had gotten a really good network, and that's basically all her business was. This specific woman was like going to different people's closets, consigning, or she would outright buy the items and just resell them, which like I'm okay to do too. I'm like, I feel like I would honestly just outright buy them, and then sell them on my own. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a fun surprise. And I think that it's just an untapped like outlet here, especially because Dallas has a lot of like old, like yes, old money, but I feel like it has a lot more like of a good vintage vibe. Like they have a lot of good clothing here, good vintage clothing. And I think it's a little bit more gate kept because the estate sales are so lit here. They really are, honestly. Okay, this is a size small to my diva who asked. That I think this is the last size small top that I have. I think. I have a dress that's a size small, but I think this is like the last size small. Oh my God, where'd you move from, girl? I moved from Miami. Literally only, you guys, how have I almost lived in Dallas for a year? That's actually fucking crazy. I've lived here for almost 9 months now, which is crazy. I feel like I just like moved here. But yeah, this is best for a small if my diva does need it. It's a navy, like, there you go. It's cotton and a navy velour. I love it so much. Like, I don't know. It is so beautiful though. I love a top like this. I feel like some of the girls will not like the vibe, but trust me, I get it. It is definitely more of like a size small, and this is the back. Is the velvet. I love a top though that's like so extra. And you know I love a pattern. So yeah, we have several like this. Yes, she said she's in Dallas. Isn't that a T? Called Rio Grande or Rio Grande Valley. That was so embarrassing. I've not heard of that, but okay. I just moved here in June. We often hang out, seriously. Morgan, I know, I was gonna say we have so many other baddies in here. Did you ever see the big Miami sellers at the Dinsters? I feel like there'd be a lot of competition. Okay, yeah. So Girl Online is actually closer, I would say, to like Fort Lauderdale. I want to say she's in like Fort Lauderdale a little bit more north. I did know Steph from Miami. I never met her in real life, you guys. I would go to the bins from 8 a.m. to like 9:30. And I feel like they would go typically like the people who are like bins slores. And I mean that in like a respectful way, obviously, would like go a little bit later and just like stay all day. And so I never actually ran into people. Again, I never talked to people at the thrift. I never made friends. I never like I don't recognize seeing them there. But yeah, we only met through me coming on to Whatnot, and then we put together like, oh my God, you're also in Miami. But I'm much more of a Rex girl. But if when I did go to the bins, I would just go to the bins in the morning. Like I never went throughout the day because I don't know, it got so crazy. Even me going from like 8 to 9:30, there was maybe like 10, 15 people there, and you would start to see like the t-shirt bros filing in around 9:30, and I was like, that's my cue to go. But you could find some really good stuff. They rotate those bins motherfucking quick, okay? And Miami just had really good Y2K. I feel like any city like Vegas, Miami, New York, where there's a lot of like going out tops, going out dresses. I found such good Y2K and like dresses and tops, and honestly a lot of designer at their bins too. However, yeah, I don't know. It is competitive, but I feel like saturation is kind of everywhere, you know? Like even here in Dallas or in Miami, I didn't feel like my business like suffered by any means. But yeah. Oh my God, you guys met at the Ben's Tea. That's so crazy. I would have loved that. Stop. I'm always like flabbergasted because I feel like I know. I was gonna say, even like when we met, I feel like it's so interesting though, because I'm so clocked the fuck out when I'm sourcing. Like I'm like barely looking at people. I'm so on a rampage because I'm going to like several places that I almost feel bad because it really like I feel like if almost someone didn't stop me, like if Morgan didn't or Caitlin didn't in real life, I would almost like miss it because I'm just so like, okay, I didn't find anything here, or okay, this is what I found here. How much time have I spent here? Okay, let me like we're moving. We're moving. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm grateful. I'm like, thank God you like said something because I would have missed out. I would have missed out. I would have missed out on a diva. Okay. I know, girl. Sometimes I like have to catch myself, which is why footage is so humbling. Oh my God. Like looking back at some of my footage, I'd be so like, I could just tell on my face. I'm like, you need to stop, diva. You really must. I'm in the zone. I know. Chad is like Chad is a light of his own. Chad needs like a talk show in his own right because he really is meant to be in front of the camera. He's such a social butterfly, which I feel like is so hard to find. I've never been with a man that likes to be on camera, online. Like all of my men have been very like don't have social media, very like don't want to post, don't like being on camera. Even my friends, girl, like none of my friends want to come on whatnot or like be on my lives. That's why it's so cute when like Girl Online and all of them or like Tinkerly will have their little shows where they're all like kicking together. Sometimes it's chaotic. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I can't. It's a little too chaotic for me. I'm overstimulated. But I do think it's cute to be able to have that. Like sometimes I'm sad. I'm like, I want a little friend that wants to come on my lives with me. But it might actually throw me through a loop because sometimes I get very distracted. So it is easy to just do it by yourself because you're kind of controlling everything. But I digress, girls. I digress. Okay, I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm going to then thrift. I'm gonna mail everything today, girls. So everything that was purchased in the show will be mailed out today. I laugh too much. That's what I'm like. I've never tried a live with somebody, but I feel like it would be very distracting. And low key, like again, I'm more of a control freak. I like controlling the vibe of my show, the pace, the questions. I also love to read the chat. Sometimes I think a lot of sellers don't like to read the chat. Like, or they don't, maybe they don't read it in quick enough timing. Bitch, I'm so strict on the chat. I hate when people ignore people's chat messages. Like, there's nothing worse than when you're in somebody's audience and you see the same person, like, putting the same shit in the chat and you're like, read the fucking screen. Like, I sometimes literally yell that at my phone in some other people's lives. I'm like, read the comments, like read the chat. Exactly. Notice me. Like, I don't know. Like that's just a huge part of lifestyle. Like I feel like you have to like read the chat and like I don't know, keep it interactive. But it irks me. But I can only imagine when it gets like too crazy because sometimes like even when your show's just too many people, too many questions, it definitely gets overwhelming. But that's when I think I would get overwhelmed too. Okay, divas, I'm gonna eat lunch. I'm gonna ship this out. Thank you, bitches, for being here. Wednesday, I'm waiting for something for the Desperate Housewives show to get delivered. So we're gonna attempt to do it Wednesday. It may be pushed to Monday, and we might do a different little show on Wednesday. I hope you babes have a fabulous week, fabulous Monday, because I'll be seeing you Wednesday. Bye, divas. Wait, let's read somebody because I feel bad. Thank you to everyone who purchased and everybody that said a sweet thing. You can have whatever you want in this life. You're all bad bitches. You all deserve everything and then some. Never lose sight of that. I love you. I'm proud of you. What else? Bookmark the upcoming shows. Follow me on TikTok. You know your girl's trying to monetize. She's trying to get those bills paid. Follow Ashley on TikTok. She's also monetizing. We're trying to pay her bills. Okay. And that's a sweet thing you can do. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. I'll probably do maybe even like a seller chat later because I am kind of in the mood to go live today. So yeah, and look out for the TikTok videos too. I think I'm gonna post a video today of like more niche tips once you've started TikTok, like a few more little niche things. But yeah, okay. Bye, divas. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid Tinkerly, our queen. All right, bye, boos.